Okay.
Hello, welcome to Lancer Session 6.
Pirates.
We're still on a field trip.
Wow.
Wahoo, yippee, yay, Lancer, yippee. Where everything is fine and nothing ever goes wrong.
Fine and normal and good.
Nothing
and
has
nothing
has
wrong.
ever gone wrong in this campaign so far.
We're all
Everyone is
so normal.
Everyone's really good friends. There's definitely no animosity between any of the members of this squad whatsoever. Everything is fine.
What house? Titan house.
What?
Yeah.
House? Titan house.
Yeah.
Whose house? It's not House Diamond Ordinance. It doesn't go with the rhyme. Last time, I'm gonna feel free to jump in. But I'm gonna give us the Cliff's Notes to help us get some velocity right into it, and also no one's getting any accuracy going into this session because I'm being mean. And also we're picking up right where we left off. So there's no time, there's no room. Last time, after some team bonding, we'll say, some house bonding, in the craft, which has taken you on your live field trip exercise out to the surface of Rashemra, the planet that the moon Harrison Academy is stationed on, orbits around. Down to some training grounds in order to perform a live fire exercise. You've been matched up against whose house? Titan House. In order to help test what you have learned so far, personally, strategically, interpersonally, and just as far as your piloting has taken you in the assault and defense of a specific facility. During this mission, House Titan, Titan House, was dropped on top of the facility in order to defend it, and you were dropped some number of miles away with the directions to go take that facility. As a result, so far, through some amount of meticulous planning and execution and striking at just the right time, you found yourselves in an amount of conflict at the Mountain Pass choke point between your drop position and the facility. But arrived at an appropriate amount of time when their large tank, the call sign Hephaestus, was absent, so that you could more easily slip past Titan House's mechs on your way to the facility. However, there was still a good amount of conflict in that valley. A lot of damage taken on both sides. You managed to disarm both Aegis and Athena, two of the defense mech and their kind of sniper mech in the way, who have since, during the combat, absconded. They departed, extracted, and are headed back towards the facility. And right now, as of right now, you have put yourselves in an interesting position, in that you have basically wedged the two halves of Titan House apart, with Athena and Aegis ahead of you, and Hephaestus, Kronos, and Ares behind you. However, this also means you are somewhat surrounded at the time being. So we have a brief moment as we move in directly from the end of last session. You have just broken through the pass and have a piece of free movement. Your group of mechs is fairly damaged, but so is theirs. And you've got a real decision to make collectively, but also with some amount of haste here. Are you going to pursue Aegis and Athena? Are you going to head on toward the facility itself? Are you going to try and find somewhere to hunker down and take a beat to repair, since some of you have lost some pretty significant systems and HP as well? There is a brief lull in the combat. You've got a moment to discuss and decide before you move on.
As I was saying before the session, we find the sphere with the bubble shield, it is completely unarmed and not as mobile as Athena. That's my opinion. We hunt down the sphere and just wreck it, and then we regroup. Because we got fucked up with only 3 of them. I feel like we want to get rid of all of them if we can, and try and prevent them from making any sort of repairing effort. I think we need to, like, follow up and try and... Maybe it's being a bit reckless.
The thing is, it's a strat.
It's a strat.
Yeah, and
I
like,
will say our 2 long distance are both at 2 HP right now.
I mean, that's not.
Wait, they don't have any weapons. Never mind, we're fucking hunting.
So,
Yeah.
I
We're going
will
hunting.
say, while this is true, Ares and Kronos, the shotguns and the plasma axe, mostly undamaged, are hot on your tail.
Yeah.
So if you decide to slow down to go hunting for the other 2 mechs, they're going to catch up in short order.
I think while I appreciate wanting, yeah, there's a difference between hunting down and just going and capping our objective, right? Cause, like, my understanding is that we still have a place that we need to get to. They are disadvantaged. If they're there, then we can take advantage of that. If we go out of our way to get them, that's a different story.
I do think some aggressive play is necessary here. Take some sort of defensible position if they are now hot on our trail as well.
I very much agree. The Ares and Kronos are gonna get to us first, just by method of them being faster than Big Boy, and the other 2 are... Their systems are just heavily damaged.
Yeah. You are
We could probably effectively pick them off.
You
as
are
they
also
come in.
collectively much faster than Hephaestus. So either way, the big tank mech is probably getting left in the dust.
And if we can take advantage of the fact that it's just going to be them 2, we can lay some sort of trap. Get them into the open and then just pelt them with everything we have from ranged.
If we can even find a place like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's also the question, because we don't know what the rest of this mission looks like.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of terrain we're dealing with. Or what the battle map's gonna look like.
We need to make a decision fast, though, I think.
I think we
I'm
make a
of the
break
opinion.
for the facility, hope that one of them
Target
is
for
there.
objective, and yeah, and just... You go.
Them. Well,
I see.
what we need to do
Them.
is...
I see.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like... So yeah, you go this way, and maybe they are over, and maybe this them is also in between there. So if we see them, we can fire some pot shots at them. Maybe jump on one and then tackle them, and then just beat them up and bully them.
I like this plan.
So yeah, I think that's...
Say, play opportunistically, but mostly defensively and on the run.
Yeah. And it is also relevantly, like, dead night at this point. The wee hours of the morning, as y'all waited a long time to be able to opportunistically attack them at the mountain pass. Everyone's tired, yourselves included.
Yeah.
Which can be an advantage and a disadvantage, depending. But it sounds like your goal is to nav mostly directly towards the objective. Is that an accurate assessment of the conversation?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. then yeah, you torque it. At least traveling at pace. Would you say you are rushing, traveling at pace, or trying to be cautious? Like, is the goal to just get there, try and like break through with this opportunity, get there as fast as possible, keep a reasonable pace, and get there like in a normal amount of time, or are you trying to like be sneaky about it?
I think the faster we can get there, the faster we can assess what we have to
Yeah.
work with
I don't see
logistically.
much
instead
point
of
in
trap.
being sneaky because they just know. I mean, we have a clear
This is
objective.
true.
We're gonna be there eventually, anyways. So
Sounds good.
The only thing that I would point out is that we did give them like a solid 12 hours to lay traps and shit.
that's kind of true.
So I would be on the lookout for that.
The thing is, if they were laying traps, I think we concluded that from what we concluded from our scouting, they do not really have the systems to do so.
You know that
And, like-
certainly none of the mechs you encountered were particularly heavy on deployables.
And given the fact that Kronos last session during the battle kind of just ran into a mine directly with no care,
Also true.
I don't think they have a very big grasp of booby trap
They
of
are-
guerrilla warfare.
Very straightforward.
I think
They
we're
are
safe.
jocks.
I think we're safe to like run it a little bit, like hoof it.
They are jocks whose primary strategy was to launch a massive amount of rockets at us.
It's true. Speaking of,
You're right.
you see it streaking overhead. You got like T
fuck.
minus a couple minutes before it touches down.
I mean, everybody, if they're using the nuke, let's just run past them. I
mean,
doubt they have it.
Y'all are out of the way at this point. Whether Hephaestus has managed to get out of the drop zone is maybe debatable, but I don't know if y'all are interested in turning around to check.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Sounds like you're headed to the facility.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone make a run for it. If somebody seems the sphere, give them a nice little kick.
Absolutely. Yeah, you all take off through the jungle at night. Now that you're past the Rocky Mountain Pass, the surrounding flora, no fauna, very limited fauna, gets increasingly dense again, returning back to that kind of thick jungle terrain that you were going through in the first place. So you have to be a little more careful than you had expected running through it, but it also means that whoever's pursuing you is probably going to be slowed down as well as you maneuver through the mud and foliage of the terrain. Who's got the biggest sensors range? I think most people are tied at 10 still.
Yeah, I have 10.
10,
Yeah,
10.
we all have-
'cause
Yeah.
Pretty sure we all have
Everest
10.
and-
Sounds great.
I don't think anyone-
One at a time, but also in quite quick succession. You all get a blip off the side radar that you do sense Aegis and Athena off to the side, who are clearly like moving around to double back to go regroup with the rest of Titan House. They are trying to stay on the peripheral of your sensors, but you do catch them right along the edges.
Hey, Isaac, grab them. Like.
Yeah, I had
Jump
the
on one.
I had the same idea. My first idea was to break eye contact, but seeing as one of them is without weapons, I go to jump for that one. If
Yes.
I can.
Absolutely. So you go and gun it. It doesn't have any. Neither of them have weapons at this point in time. You know what? Feel free to just like go ahead and make an attack on this.
Okay.
Are you trying to damage, restrain? What's the verb you're looking for here?
I think damage is probably of chief concern. If I can grapple, fantastic. I'm mostly looking to get as much damage as I possibly can.
Sure. Yeah, you go for it. Go ahead and make an attack for me.
Would I be able to make a full attack, or is it just like an attack? You take
I mean, you
melee
got the
range
surprise,
kind of
so I'd say full. Athena, it looks torn as to whether or not she should blink away, because she can, but doesn't want to leave Aegis alone.
thing? All right, then I think in that split second of concern for her teammate, Isaac springs from the forest with an attack. Ooh.
Not great.
8. Not great.
8 does hit still. Evasion of 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
My damage.
You hear Athena come up over local comms again.
Hey, fuck off, man!
13 damage.
Woof.
Good lord.
Us.
Oog.
Wow.
Yeah, so it only has 14 HP.
Oh.
And you already did a structure damage to it.
Oh, fuck.
You see
feel
that
so bad for
they
it, to
have
be
to
honest.
eject. You bring this down on the Aegis, and he just like splits in half. And there's a little hatch that opens. And you hear over open comms,
She's like, fuck,
like genuine terror. As the mech is collapsing around her. And then you see a little like jet fire as the pilot pops out of the top. And Athena lifts her mech's arms to give you the finger and then teleports away.
You know what? Incredible.
I
Fair
whip
enough.
a piece of shrapnel off the supercharged blade and then just dive back into the tree line. She's been
I
taken
said-
out.
Oh, sweet. Wait, where are they? Show me where they are. I have an idea. A really
Huh?
good idea.
What's your idea? And he like stops.
Oh, I have a mine. They're gonna try and repair this baby. I don't want them repairing this. I'm gonna leave a little surprise for them in this broken mech.
And at that extreme wickedness, Isaac can't help but smile. He stands watch of the mech and just like pings his location. All right, make it quick.
Alright, Cole, can Clem lay a frag grenade explosive mine in the wreckage of this mech?
Yeah, that's something your mech can do.
God.
Yep.
Kind of evil.
Yeah. 100% gonna lay a mine there, and hopefully when they try to take it with one of their mechs, they'll just blow up on them.
As the two of them leave the scene, you hear like kind of static over the comms, like, "Hey, good idea."
Thank you! Now run!
Run.
I'm just watching to make sure the pilot made it out okay.
Yeah, so they eject fine. If you try and keep an eye on them, they land in the jungle somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
just want to make
hard
sure,
to
like,
say.
that it looks like they made it out just okay, though.
I mean, at this range in this mech, like the difficulty of tracking pilots in a mech is that they become kind of insignificantly small.
Yeah, that's fair.
They seem to still while they're far enough away that you don't get a strong signal. They still seem to have like active comms, and you can track the electronics in the escape device that they are attached to still running.
Mm-hmm.
So certainly not a casualty.
That's fair.
They are
That's good.
alive.
Awesome. All right. While we have this moment, may I stabilize, please,
Um,
to try to get.
we've
some
already
HP.
attacked a thing. We've laid a mine. We're getting close to Ares and Kronos catching up.
Fine, I'll run.
Actually, would it be so? They know where this mech was destroyed. Maybe this is the trap that we set for them. Suggestion. If we would also just like to keep running, I'm okay with that.
I
I
feel like
think
the trap is good for slowing them down and letting us actually get to the goal.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I have nothing else that I can give or do.
True enough. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. In another after another hour or two of traversal, you think you've probably lost them. You are no longer detecting signatures. You're no longer actively being pursued. About 90 minutes into that, Clem, you note that your mine is no longer transmitting.
Well, either they found the mine and blew up. Well, either they found the mine and disarmed it, or the mine blew up.
Yeah, I don't want to stick around to find out, though. Should keep moving.
Yeah.
And another 2 hours of traversal after that. We're looking at like
Damn.
5 a.m. I said it would take half a day on either end of the choke point
Yeah.
to get to the facility. You do manage to arrive at the facility, research facility.
Oh, so we got there before even they did.
Yeah, it looks like the ones that were ahead of you chose to abdicate, to not be between you and the goal, and instead go back and regroup with the other members of Titan House.
Not a terrible idea on their part.
Especially with one down. You get here. You are exhausted at this point. I think you've been up variably, some of you depending. I think Sigurd especially, I think you've been up for like close to 20 hours at this point, because I believe you
I
didn't
think a
get
little
rest.
longer for him, yeah.
Which is not a great time. But you managed to reach the mock facility. There is one main big square building that seems to be where like any kind of actual like creature comforts and whatnot. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I need to activate rather than just click on it.
Thank you.
One main big square building that. What's this one? Has your main like amenities, facilities, etc. in it, and a lot of the other buildings seem like shaped to be other specific components. It looks like this entire facility is rigged to be some kind of research or refinery, but you can tell from like a quick scans, none of this equipment is operational, none of it is running, and most of these buildings are hollow, more or less. This is just a location used for training explicitly. You can also see that the Titan House clearly had set up some like camping stuff. They near and around and inside the larger facility. You can see from the exterior that they have like the lights are on. There's like clearly some like cots and things inside. They have like their that big like crate of supplies, the big case of supplies that was assigned to you by the facilitators. They also received, and that is sitting outside. There's no one currently pursuing you. You've got a beat.
Everyone, I think we can take a beat here. Let's rest up.
Please.
Rest would be nice. Although, I mean, I can take first watch if anybody wants. Honestly, I'm still kind of giddy. That was fun.
I can't remember if I'm the one that stayed up, like, watching their movements or not.
You took shifts. Sigurd is the only one who's been up the entire time since deployment.
He is falling asleep inside of his mech right now.
Can
Pilot, I do not require sleep and can maintain watch from the exterior if you so desire.
Can you do so even in such disrepair?
I am standing.
Good. Alright then. I'll take you up on that. And, maintain watch around the perimeter while we tend to the other mechs.
if you'd like to know how repair works, real quick. Rest and repairs. So y'all have some time. Please do continue to play out and decide how things are going, what you want to do. Mechanically, though, each of you, and especially your mechs, have a repair cap as a stat. They have a number of repairs that you can take. Sometimes those are used when you use the stabilize action. But also, outside of combat, you can spend those to repair different parts of your mech. You can spend run repair to fully restore the HP of your mech, or repair a destroyed weapon or system. And I know that several of you have lost a handful of systems, so that might be useful. You can spend 2 repairs to restore 1 structure or stress. And you can spend a full 4 repairs to repair a destroyed mech. Luckily, y'all won't have to deal with that in this case. But whatever of those resources you would like to spend, as long as you take at least an hour of uninterrupted downtime to work on that, you may do so.
I think Milo, you get a ping on your communicator. I can start the basic repairs on each of the mechs, and then you could deal with the more intricate stuff. Save a little time.
That works for me.
Cool. And I think whichever one they don't start on, Isaac will go, and with all the lessons Milo's taught him, we'll start like the basic stuff, getting it ready for them to actually start handling most of the heavy lifting with mech repairs and such.
Yeah, for sure. Clementine.
Yes.
Taking better stock of what Titan House left behind, you get a warning from your mech while you're dismounting relevantly that notes that the following day, morning, is probably going to be pretty cold on this part of the planet. There is a bit of a wind. Rasham Ra has some unstable weather patterns due to the star that it orbits in particular. And it's just a general exposure warning. Once you get that, you take a look at all of the equipment and clothing and things that Titan House has left behind. And given that they seem to have left all of their supplies here rather than taking that with them for the battle, they are probably in some considerable personal danger.
Oh no.
Oh, that's...
Shit.
That actually really sucks for them.
Hey, Milo?
They
I
just
thought
stepped
of
away.
food.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right. Oh god. Clem looks around, like, damn it, Milo, why'd you turn off your comms? Clem looks around his buttons. Is there a way, does Clem remember a way to actually, like, send emergency messages back to the... thought.
You've got comms contact
You have open
with
comms.
Yeah, you've got comms contact with the home ship. To get a message out to your shortwave comms, don't have direct connections to Titan House right now. It seems that you're out of range, but you can contact the facilitators. You can contact Coach and Slate.
Clem will definitely reach out and just say, "Hi, we have successfully captured the facility.
Good to hear.
That includes all of their I believe all of their necessary survival gear. And, weather patterns, you see the weather patterns, right?
That's true.
Yeah. Would you perhaps be willing to... I don't know, I don't know what the rules are here, but they are in. I mean,
Hey,
if
look,
there's one thing
I appreciate the concern, Clem, but this is a field operation. This is part of the learning experience, and we're on the other side of the planet with the cruiser right now. It'll take us 8 to 10 to get there. It's not in our route that'll disrupt our access to the other monitoring of the teams. They got the same training that you did. They'll manage, or they'll send up their own. If they contact us and choose to concede the skirmish, then we can send people out to get there. And we appreciate your concern, but, well, consequences of their actions.
Professor Slate, if I may, okay, if I may ask, then, what are the... I'm not one for rules of warfare here, what are typical, like, rules regarding parlay, I guess?
Variable from lance to lance. Hard rule as far as the Harrison Academy is concerned is don't shoot mechs, not meat. If you go out without your mech, they won't have a reason to aggress you. If you can get into comms range, if you really want to try and contact them, but...
Alrighty then. Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Yep. You remember that you've got an
so-
ATV if you want to be able to ride out somewhere without your mech.
I think small addition to whatever he said to Milo. Isaac also tells both Nil and Sigurd to get some rest. Specifically.
Yeah. I'm... how... Brain. Hello, hi, I'm here. Do we think... Have we, like, circled up... Like, who's in and out of their mix? Have we, like, circled up? Like, what is everyone's current, like, situation?
I think
Well, I know-
Glenn was actually just getting ready to get out of his mech and
Yeah.
take some time, but now when he's looking at those weather patterns, now he's kind of nervously looking around and is going to like get on comms of like, hey, so everybody, cold weather in the forecast. We have all of their warm weather gear.
That's supposed to be a problem.
Well, yeah, they don't have their warm weather gear, and hey, Milo, how long do you think their, reactors can possibly keep them, I don't know, alive in those mechs?
Gee, I mean, I don't even know as a player what to guess.
I mean, so practically, the mechs are going to be able to run concurrently for probably a week or so without needing major maintenance on their reactors or recharging of any specific kind. And standard survival procedure in this context is like, yeah, well, bad weather outside, that sucks, stay in the mech, I guess. And do your best to limit exposure. But they only have 4 mechs.
That's true.
You're not thinking about riding out to give them their stuff, are you?
Well, at least one of their stuff. I was like maybe gonna try and negotiate one of their surrender, or at least like maybe. Like like, friggin'. At the very least, I sort of encouraged you and put a bomb in Aegis's, mech. So there's no warmth in there to be found.
Well,
Hey.
let me get this straight, Clem. You're trying to go alone to parlay with for surrender, like an unconditional surrender of one of them for warm clothes for one person, What's going to stop them from capturing you and now we're down one person?
The goodwill of, you know, of me coming out there and trying to save one of their lives.
Clem, I like you, but you're smarter than this. None of us are, well, let me rephrase that. There's a couple people in this group that are not good people. So relying on the goodwill of others is a little silly.
But we have our
Through-
own problems.
I think that that's a bad way to look at things. In that
Throughout this entire conversation, Trapdoor had kind of been like settling down, going into like pseudo shutdown, like idle mode, basically. Like, was resting its weight, was no longer moving. And there's been like kind of a surprisingly long silence from Nil for a long time. And then hearing all of this chatter over the comms, finally pipes up.
If anybody's going to do it, let me take it back.
No one's taking it back. Why are we even discussing this? It's us
Nilla,
against
you're
them.
okay to be going out at the moment? Shut the fuck up, Isaac.
Look, if I get out of this thing now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back in. And I'm kind of with Clem here, even if that's surprising to hear. That's a pretty big mistake to pay for your first time out on the field.
Mistake to learn from.
I don't think there's gonna be anything to remember when they die from hypothermia.
They're gonna last about a week in those things.
I've made the mistake of trying to camp out in the cold ones. It's not fun. You ever have frostbite, Isaac?
He like pinches the bridge of his nose. As active leader of the squadron, request denied. End of discussion.
Clem. Come bring me some stuff.
Okay. I will give you these. I will happily give you these clothes that are totally for you, and this tent, and this rough sack. If you go in a mech, they're just gonna shoot you, probably. But, no, I mean, yeah. But, I mean, I don't think, are you sure you're gonna be out there? Okay, you sure you don't want me to, like, I don't know, tag along in the back or anything?
I'm trying to think what they would think about all that.
How many people can the ATV that we have fit?
1 comfortably, 2 uncomfortably.
What if we go and we say, hey, there's going to be cold weather. We take the ATV. We go and we say there's going to be cold weather. We will bring one of y'all back to the facility That way you don't freeze to death.
I mean, that's just a. Well, I mean, that is the sort of unconditional. That is the sort of conditional surrender I was talking about of one of them, but.
Oh, I thought you meant like you wanted for warm clothes for one person whose mech is destroyed. You wanted another person to say to surrender.
Oh, no. I was gonna say, like, no, take. But also, not entirely necessary, also. I'm honestly fine with Nil's idea, just put some clothes out, heck, also. No, but, I mean, we shouldn't be dying in a training exercise.
Are you having this conversation over a comm still? Or are you just, like, in
Yeah.
close proximity?
Yeah.
And I assume, by proxy of what Cole said earlier, Milo is like kind of given the rundown of the core will last about like a week or so, a reactor rather.
Yeah.
Alright. They're not gonna die out in the fucking with a little cold weather. Their mechs will last them a week. We're not gonna be out here nearly that long.
Okay, but we did destroy one of their mechs.
Then they'll sit in one uncomfortably, or else they'll freeze to death.
I don't know, Isaac. I switched my vote to Clem. I misunderstood what Clem was saying, and I think it's a good idea.
Their 3 heaviest hitters are still out there, without a lot of damage on their mechs, mind you. And you're about to go out and ask for their unconditional surrender because you give them a blanket?
I think they're reasonable people who give
Reasonable?
Who care a little bit more about their who would care a little bit more about their team members' safety than actually getting a good grade.
They were about to drop a napalm strike on themselves to get us. You think they're reasonable?
I'd say I didn't say that they weren't stupid. I said that they're reasonable when it comes to the safety, when it comes to the relative safety of others. I mean, we were gonna die if we got hit.
Isaac, you got no say in what's reasonable. You're the most unreasonable motherfucker I've ever met.
And I'm still the leader here.
Oh,
You guys want to change that later? Feel free. But for now,
You ever heard of an unlawful order, Isaac?
Ever heard of a hostile takeover? Kid?
Ever heard of mutiny?
No, I mean...
Isaac stands beside the perfect gift.
We are not your motherfucking tools, Isaac.
Yeah, tools will get the job done. And he goes back to setting the framework. You guys want to go fucking freeze your asses off for someone else's skin? Go for it. I don't give a shit.
I think Clementine just fucking mutes everybody for a moment and just like tries to go in one-on-one communication with Nil quickly, like through personal communicator. Hey, you can like mute all of them if you want. Like, are you sure you're okay to go out there? Because like, I will happily do this. I've talked to them before briefly. Are you okay in a healthy place to negotiate? Because you sound and look like you need to sleep. Or just, I don't know, not
Clem,
be acting at all.
the problems I have right now need to be solved by a lot more than sleep. Rest is a nice thought and all, but I'm running on nothing but adrenaline fumes and just pure fucking willpower. If any of you can make better use of this time, then do it, but my time's already fucked. I can go and do a little errand. It's fine. As long
So
as it
in that-
keeps some fucking idiot from freezing to death.
Okay. But here is my concern. Okay, so if that adrenaline gives out, are you going to immediately contact the professor and coach so you can, I don't know, get medical attention?
There is a longish beat before you finally hear just like a long sigh. Yeah, Clem. If it gets bad enough. I'll do what I gotta do. I feel like shit, but I can hang on a little longer. It is what it is.
Now, are you taking
I
the ATV or are you taking the mech?
They were gonna take their mech.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, I'm not in a position to stop you, but I would really like it if you let me do it. Because I just worried. But I'm not gonna stop you. I can't stop you if I don't think I could stop you if I wanted at this point.
I mean, the question is, do you think you can do something better with the time that we have now?
I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything better for me to do than make sure that you don't put yourself in the least amount of risk, and make sure that they're in the least amount of risk. Damage to our mechs is superficial. Damage to them is, and to you is, a lot more permanent.
Alright.
Above board, Hannah, do you want to go send it to above board, Hannah? Do you want to be the one who does the?
Oh no,
does
I don't really care either way. I was just trying to think of like, what would Nil suggest in this situation?
Okay. In that case, Clem's gonna say, yeah, I would really like it if you kept yourself safe, and that way everybody's safe.
Alright, Clem.
If you need to take a nap in the mech or something, do what you need to do. You don't need to come out. I'll just sneak the ATV out. Okay?
Okay. I will say... You... I don't want to, like, breathe heavily into my mic, but I feel like, you know, every time, like you know, in those moments when a mic is like, picking up a little bit before and after each, like, phrase. It's like, they're...
Is that doing that for my mic?
Yeah. Well, no. I'm saying that Nil, like, in between those even short phrases, you're getting just a hint of, like, labored breathing. I just don't want to breathe into my mic.
That's fine.
Darth Vader noises.
I know.
Yeah.
I think you should let somebody in your mech right now.
I mean, if I have any hope of getting out of it, that's probably true.
Yeah, go get Sigurd or something. My... Hey, Sigurd? I think...
Sigurd has had his comms muted this entire time.
Okay, oh.
He has been out of his mech, setting up his little tent in the corner. That is everything he's been doing.
Oh, okay. I think Clem shoots him a message. Hey, I don't think, I'm gonna go deliver some cold weather clothing to our newly mechless, adversary. I think Nil is gonna, like, collapse or something. You should probably go in their mech and take a look at them.
You just get basically like the reaction thumbs up to the message itself. And Sigurd is going to send a message to Nil, basically saying, I've been asked to check up on you. Am I allowed to come by? And then just like Y/N.
Yeah, I think you get the like affirmative react. Just like, yep.
Cool.
Not much
All
more than
right.
that.
It's just kind of like the dad stand up, hands on knees, groans the entire time because man is it awkward sitting in fucking Worm for 20 hours straight. But he will make his way over. And I think it's just standing outside of Trapdoor, just kind of looks up.
Yeah, I think it takes a moment, but then the arms kind of come down, and a hand is held out to like basically act as a riser for you.
Yeah. Steps up on it, just kind of like holds on to one of the finger things just to get lifted up.
I like to think that Trapdoor literally has a kind of like trapdoor design, like a fucking tank. So
I
on
love
the top,
that.
it has like the hatch that you would then go down.
Mm-hmm. That's very good. Yeah, they absolutely will. And I think just like takes a second to just kind of like survey the inside before going, how you doing?
I think it's imminent. Like, you probably have some memory of the last time you saw them outside of their mech, and they looked like shit. It's now been like, what? We've been going for like, well, no, yeah, like a little under 20 hours for Nil.
Yeah.
Since then, you've been in your mech longer. They look like shit. I mean, it's the sort of thing where it's like, even in a more or less like relaxed, reclining posture, they are clearly suffering from like muscle spasms and are just like sweating profusely.
Yeah. I think they did bring like some provisions to give to Nil just so they have like something in their stomach. It's probably super bland, but like that's also the best thing that you can do times like these. Hands them out, kind of like sets them down, is like trying to give as much space as possible to them.
Yeah, it's probably not very roomy in here. It's not a mech designed to hold more than...
Nope. He is trying his best. How much different than yesterday?
It's only gonna get worse from here, Chief. My head's fucking pounding.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, Cole. Really weird question.
What is up?
Is my medication specialized?
Ooh, that's a really interesting thought. How much do you know about this medication, and how much have you been told, and what have you been told?
I'm asking you because I
No,
don't
you're right.
know.
That I was about to say, that is all a series of things. You have certainly been informed of, like, what compound it is. Like, you've been told what you are taking. And also, you're a very inquisitive person, all things considered. So you seem like the kind of person who probably would have looked up what that compound is and does.
Side effects, everything.
Yeah, and I think that's the big question, is if this is the kind of thing that could or would help. And medicine is considerably more advanced now than it used to be. It is the second layer question, would that help with this?
Yeah.
Could you just give me a d20 luck, I think, at this point.
Oh boy. Okay.
I think it really depends on whether the symptoms are similar, but
Yeah.
there's a chance that the root cause is different enough that it wouldn't be.
Pray for me now.
Yeah. And this will be gradated. This is not pass fail
Damn it!
necessarily. Okay. So 7, it's over 5, it's under 10. This will help temporarily, but may have pretty significant side effects. It's hard to say. There is a decent chance that using your medication would alleviate some number of the symptoms, but you don't know for how long, you don't know the side effects, and it's probably going to take double your normal dosage because of how the like neurotransmitter in it works, meaning you're going to be short.
Honestly, I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. I have only 1 on the bar right now.
Mhm.
So I think the light bulb goes off in his head, and I guess it also pops up onto the monitor because he just doesn't know that it's doing that right now. You see him fishing into his jacket pocket, and he pulls out, like, this tiny pill bottle. Quickly unscrews it, dumps out probably, like, 3 or 4, like, small pills into his hand. Here.
I think Nil squints, like...
It's, a pain reliever of sorts. I get these pretty nasty headaches from time to time, and these help alleviate it. This can probably help, at least, with some of the things that you're going through while we are here and not back at the academy.
Fuck. Fuck. You know, this is just delaying the inevitable, right?
But it's helping in the meantime. Short-term solution. You don't have to take them if you don't want to. But I will admit, I do not like seeing you in pain. I'll just ask if you do take them. If you do feel anything different, please let me know immediately.
Yeah. All right. No. Hands fucking shaking. Will do their best to, like, they just, like, essentially, I mean, just dry swallowing a fucking handful of pills.
Sigurd, like, sees the hand shaking, and he just kind of stops for a second, pulls back slightly. This is... Hold on one second. And, like, make sure your comms are muted on the inside, so no one's hearing this going out. I can just give them to you, like, physically, so you don't have to if you don't want to. This can stay here. I don't care.
Sigurd, I can take the goddamn pills. That's just...
It just, like, looks down at your hand that's still, like, shaking, holding these, almost drop one. It's like, okay. Here.
I mean...
And has, like, a water skin or whatever equivalent. Just, like, he has the Stanley Cup that he gives to you.
Thanks. Yep, and they're gonna down these pills. Genuinely, I am so fucking sorry for making this your problem. The timing could not have been fucking worse.
Don't be. I'm happy to look out for everyone here. Yourself included.
Yeah. Well... It still sucks, though, because... I don't know. I know how it is. That's me dipping into reserves you could have used. Dipping into rest you could have taken.
How dare you take away... And he, like, looks down at his wrist like he's looking at a watch. There's no watch there. 10 minutes of my time. It's fine. I have enough left in here. And, like, shakes the bottle before putting it back into his pocket. To last me the trip. I can get some more when we get back to the academy. I'm relatively fine now myself, so nothing to worry about.
They're not gonna ding you for missing pills, unscheduled prescription refills, shit like that?
Just kind of, like, shrugs. I've honestly never had to do this before, so if they do, well, tough. That'll be fine. I believe they're more worried that I'm taking them anyways. If I go for refills, that's a good sign.
Can I ask, I guess, OGM, do I feel any effect? Do I feel any different? Is this, like...
It takes a few minutes, but particularly the pointed pounding headache alleviates considerably. You've still got the shakes a bit. You still have general temperature issues. The other symptoms are still present, but the like constant throbbing pain is pretty well alleviated.
Then yeah, depending on how long you stay, they probably seem to relax some, but the tremors never quite dissipate all the way.
I think their last effort to help is they struggle because they're really in close space to take off like their giant like white jacket. And they are going to hand it over to Nil.
Alright, what the fuck are you doing now?
Honestly, I think it's really hot in here, but you look like you're frozen.
It's kind of waffling back and forth. Sometimes it's a toaster in here, and sometimes I think I'm gonna freeze to death. It's not about the ambient temperature, it's me.
Yeah, but still. Here, just hold on to it for now.
Literally giving me the clothes off your back, you're so...
I have a blanket down in the tent, I'll be fine. You can give me all the shit you want for this later when you're feeling better. Got it?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. And like, just like a quick like clap to your shoulder. Like, gentle, but still. Alright. I'll stay if you want me to, but I will admit I am really tired. Thank you. I'll keep comms open if you do need me, but get some rest, alright?
Heard.
Perfect. And Sigurd's going to stand up and head towards that trapdoor to get out of trapdoor. Make it back to the tent, and as soon as they lay down, passed out. Gone.
Understandable.
Clem is going out for a ride.
Yeah. Milo, you're continuing to fix stuff up. And probably getting some rest, question mark.
Yeah, he's gonna finish fixing things up before he gets rest.
Cool. Understandable. You do have to ask Fenrir to Fenrir? Is that correct? Which one?
Yes, it is
Okay,
Fenrir.
cool.
Fenrir is
Sick.
the
Thank
funny
you. Stay still while you're doing repairs on the perfect gift. As they have been continuing to do what they said, keep watch, be an autonomous mech. It's a little unsettling to have a pilotless mech walking around and like doing search patterns and acting like there is a person inside of it when there is not. But luckily did not take too much damage. Or no, took some structure damage, right? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 systems were broken.
It does take the hot minute to settle down, get into a position where they are more easily repaired, and then gets back to work on stuff as necessary. We'll get around to what stuff costs, how we spend it, etc. when that happens.
Is Isaac around while I'm fixing
That's a
up?
good question. Isaac, what are you up to?
Yeah, I think I said before, he's laying like proper like groundwork for you to be able to fix more effectively, like the basic stuff, the superfluous crap that you would take a second with, but he takes like 10 minutes, just so it's a little expedite the process for you a little bit as you work on other mechs. You see him kind of like up on one of them, just hammering at something idly. Hear a crack, and then he pulls his hand back, flips it around a few times like he hurt himself, grunts like a dumbass, and continues. Thank you.
You don't see it, but Milo smirks. Yeah, I was mostly asking that question because I was like, if he is in the perfect gift, I would not be touching that mech. But if he's off doing other stuff, then whatever.
Understandable. Clementine.
Yep.
You're on the ATV. Heading out. Moving.
Yep. Going zoom zoom. He's never been on something fast. He's never really driven a vehicle faster than a tractor. Had a little experience with a truck, but he's handling it.
Yeah. It's a pretty smooth ride, which is nice. Clearly, they selected this little vehicle for its ability to help you out. You get moving. You keep rolling back. You've still got an amount of sensors gear, just kind of like on you, especially on the ATV. And maybe like an hour out driving back. It's pretty far. You start to pick up some sensor readings from what is likely to be a nearby mech, but it looks like it's alone.
Clem will go on up the comms. Hello. Is that? Am I hearing anybody? Anybody there? I see my sensors here.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
friend.
takes a hot minute before, and you see that energy signature on your like ATV sensors disappear and then reappear. And you hear back for the comms.
Yep.
Hey, this is Clementine here. Did y'all get the weather advisory?
Sure did.
How's Aegis doing?
Bad.
Alright. So I'm here. Well, we had a long... You know what? Details are important. I'm here to parlay this here out. I got some of his gear here. How do you want to do this? I can just drop it off for him if you want. Yeah, I can bring him back to the...
You've got
bring him back to-
supplies?
Incentive.
Look, if this is some bullshit mind trick, your leader, we all know your leader's an asshole, so like, don't try and pull shit. We're not in the mood.
Hey, I'm not gonna put, hey, were there any laxatives in those biscotti I gave you?
Your leader put a mine on our escaped friend's mech. That's fucked up.
Oh no.
No way I'm taking heat for something someone else did.
Make him take the heat.
You're
Make
the
him take
leader.
the fucking
the
heat.
fall,
No one likes him.
bitch.
Captain goes down with his motherfucking ship.
Oh, now he's a good leader.
Clementine clams up for a bit. Clams up for a bit. Oh. That's fucked up.
This is a training exercise. We would have gone out. You could have killed somebody. On a destroyed mech that we were clearly intending. We've got to repair it before we continue the mission. We're lucky that Hephaestus stepped into it before one of us tried to walk towards it unarmored.
Oh god, he's admitting to their own... They're so... It's like, yeah, of course it's a dick move, but also, come on, it's war.
Shit. No, that wasn't Isaac's idea. That was mine. Those aren't supposed to react towards unarmored combatants. Those take a certain amount of pressure to
How did you
activate.
think we were going to move the mech? With our bare hands?
With a mech.
Yeah. with people nearby. Anyway, what? You've got stuff for us? Question mark?
Yeah. Just didn't want Aegis to freeze to death. I got stuff here for him.
Cool. Leave it there, I guess, and we'll send an IED defusal team to go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Put a bomb in the stuff.
No.
No, shut the fuck up. Clementine leaves it and then drives back.
Oh,
You don't
perfect.
hear anything else over comms.
When you do get back, you find Isaac had been kind of waiting in the dock station where the ATV was assumedly held, waiting for you.
Molly's not gonna die, and he's not dead yet, so he's gonna be fine.
You found everything you were looking for? Says as he kind of like tosses you a the heat resistant, or not the heat resistant, the like a blanket of some kind, our own temperature regulation equipment.
Pretty much, yeah.
The hell's wrong with you? I've never seen you this down before.
I made a poor decision.
Yeah. Kind of like looks at the ATV,
Not the...
but I figure you're not talking about the one I'm thinking of.
No. In my haste, I neglected to think of the possibility that they might have dismounted to go search the mech wreckage.
Pretty heavy duty mine. I don't think any of them could have tripped it.
Yeah, but if a mech tripped it while anyone else was in the blasteratus, that's still shrapnel. They would have been ripped to shreds.
As it kind of crosses his arms, looks away as he kind of comes to that realization after you tell it to him. Sorry. Shouldn't have told you to do that. I shouldn't have let you. I should have thought of that.
It was my own idea. It was my entire idea.
Yeah. I still shouldn't have let you do it. They didn't blame you for it, did they?
They weren't happy about it. Reasonably unhappy. They are very reasonably unhappy about it. I'm sure I'll get some. I'm sure Professor Otto's gonna. I might have gotten us I know I at least am definitely going to get an earful from Coach about it, if nothing else. I'm probably going to get us into more trouble because of that move.
DM, I have a question. Are they listening into our open comms?
As far as you've been informed, the broad strokes of these exercises are monitored, but they're not like hooked into everything, though.
So is it reasonable to assume that they wouldn't have been able to hear it was Clem's idea to drop the mine?
Unlikely. Hard to say. But unlikely.
After a moment of silent contemplation, Isaac kind of like looks back up at you, tosses you a water skin or his own Stanley.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Stanley, the
water.
preferred drinking vessel of Lancer.
It's an armory.
It's just across the galaxy.
It's a Harrison Armory branded Stanley.
You know all GMS mechs come standard with cup holders sized for the Stanley. You know that's how it goes.
Absolutely.
God.
It's the only mug that won't spill in mid-combat.
It is full of coffee. Shitty coffee, because, you know, you can't really make great coffee out here, but coffee nonetheless. Something to warm you. If they do come down on you and tell me it was my idea, they'll believe you. You're kind of an asshole.
I'm not gonna make you lose status over my mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I'm not gonna make you lose citizenship points or whatever crap that is over my fuck up.
Your fuck-ups are my fuck-ups. Like I said, I'm team leader. Let me take the fall. You can keep your standing as golden boy of the firing range, whatever the fuck it is.
I wouldn't.
I'll take the heat. That's an order. And, get some rest. You look like shit.
Alright, boss.
Kind of like pauses as he was walking away as you call him boss. Which doesn't regard you further. He goes back to, assumedly they're done with mech repairs at this point. I think he was mostly staying up just to make sure Clem got back safe. And for what it's worth, Flapjack, your plan worked. Good job.
Clem is just gonna go curl into a Clem ball.
Not a Clem ball.
Like a Pokeball.
Literally a little cinnamon roll.
Curl up with Isaac Stanley. And yeah, I think Isaac kind of just goes about his thing.
Yeah. You've all very much got time to rest up, to finally catch some sleep, to finish off mech repairs and then get a nap. To try and work off some of the symptoms and side effects. Get everything figured out. Let's go ahead and take 5. Let's say 5.
Cool.
When we come back, we can talk about repairs and other things. I pause. You welcome back.
I didn't think about it for a
Anyway,
second, but I
watch
think what
Andor.
Clem technically
Anyway.
did was a war crime.
I mean, you know,
A little bit.
it is. You were using guerrilla. You were using what you learned, which is guerrilla tactics, which are usually used to murder invading forces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we learned the
That's
context.
what
We
we're
learned the
gonna
context
start.
around our actions.
Am I? Maybe I just am misunderstanding the vibe of Clementine, but isn't war crimes kind of Clementine's whole character?
Unintentional war crimes.
Sometimes-
Yeah, those are unfun. The ones you need to commit. are cool.
Unintentional war crime.
Sorry, you're saying Eli?
No, yeah, that's about it.
See, the bit is that you know it's hard to tell. The remembering that explosives have consequences is hard sometimes.
Really cool to look at.
They're really cool to look at. So repairs. So y'all's mechs have an amount of damage on them, and y'all have an amount of repairs with which to repair those mechs. I don't believe any of you have systems that allow you to share repairs yet. And you know that there's going to be 1 or 2 combats to go yet in this mission. It's hard to say. I'm just gonna repost. I'm just gonna post the rules section into the text for voice so that I can look at the numbers that it costs to do repairs for different things. Do some repairs. Who's doing what? How are we managing?
I used 2 of mine.
Use 2. Sick.
I think
It's
if you're
already
just
caught up. Good to go.
Sounds good.
well, with the Everest, pretty much repairs are at half cost, I believe. Correct?
While resting, the
per
average can be
structure?
repaired at a rate of 1 repair per 1 structure damage instead of 2 repairs. That's correct.
Okay. Awesome. So I guess I just used 1 repair to get 1 structure back.
Nice.
Yeah,
You're already at 14 out of 15, so reasonable to choose not to. Also, feel free to tank your heat back down to 0, since you've certainly
Oh.
been cooling a period of time.
Oh wait, we're allowed to just reduce that on our own without using.
Heat
Okay.
goes down to 0 at the end of every scene, because your mech cools off.
Cool. I need to repair back then.
Sounds good.
Use 1.
That's really helpful.
So we only need 1 for Everest specifically to repair a structure.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
So
Pop 1 for
What I
that
use-
structure.
2 repairs then, right?
If you want to, depending on what you want to do, what do you want to do?
Full HP and repair a structure.
Yep, that's 2.
And according to this, repair a destroyed weapon or state, I have to use 2 to repair both of these.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, gotcha. 2.
How's Trapdoor
got
holding
2.
up?
And
It only costs 1 repair to go for me to go back to baseline.
Nice.
Like, I was
Is it worth
very
it?
lucky
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, because you just took HP damage. You didn't take any structure.
Yeah, I didn't take any structure.
Easy peasy.
You think it's worth to use a repair for like 1 HP? I feel like it might be, considering how much damage some people do. And like, 1 damage is actually significant.
Yeah.
It can be the difference between taking structure or not. I guess it depends on how much
Relevantly, if
think
you
you'll
want,
wanna-
so if you want to repair during, so you can use stabilize to restore all your HP during combat. That also costs a repair.
Really?
So if you use them now, you might want to wait until you have taken an amount of HP and then can restore them. But
I didn't realize that stabilize costs a.
only if you're using it to
Only if
restore HP. You can clear heat, you can reload, you can clear burn, you can clear
Oh,
condition
okay,
without
okay.
it. The only thing that costs a repair on stabilize is restoring your HP.
And do we get repair back at any point? Like after.
When you full repair, which will be at the end of the entire deployment.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, I think I'll save my last 2 then. So I used 3 total.
Gotcha.
So is there? I mean, I guess you can use the. That doesn't. There's a full repair macro. Is there a smaller?
There is
like-
not.
like
You just have to set the
normal?
stats yourself.
Okay, you just have to. Okay.
Bye, Lily.
I
And so
think
when
I
you
accidentally.
repair... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just say I think I accidentally hit full repair, but I don't think that makes a difference right now for me.
No. Did you use your hyperspec fuel injector during the last scenario? I don't believe so, right?
I did, but I can
Did-
just I can
yeah.
reactivate it so that it's gone.
Sounds good.
Yep, I will consider it used up and not apply it to anything.
Easy peasy.
So when we repair a structure, do we regain the structure that we had previously lost?
The system? Oh,
Or sorry, the system.
no, you have to spend additional repairs to repair those systems.
I see. I don't remember which one I knocked out. I can't remember if it was personalizations or stable structure. Might have been stable structure.
I go.
I also don't remember. Yeah, couldn't tell you. Feel free to pick one if it remains destroyed, or don't worry about it if it has been restored.
I will just say that the stable structure is still down.
Cool. Sounds good.
But I'm gonna send another repair to get all of my turrets back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Those turrets are huge.
Yeah. Because it's just one repair, right?
It should be, yeah. If it's like a system.
Do you have a thing? Oh yeah, the restock drone. Expend a charge to deploy a restock drone. Oh no. What am I thinking about?
No, it was the turrets specifically.
But one of the you don't get extra uses out of stuff by spending system points. You can just bring it back if it's destroyed. So like if you had 3 uses left on your turret drones and they got destroyed, then even if you fix them, you'd only have those 3 uses back. So you only got 4 for the mission in total, unless you have other abilities that let you regain limited charges of things.
Understood. Okay. I'm gonna go and troll around and see how many I used, because I know I used at least one.
I think it was just the one.
Was it just
If I
the
remember
one?
correctly, yeah. I think we were being pointedly frugal with them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. Everyone repaired up.
I believe so.
Sick. You've got some time to rest. It is an uneventful next several hours. Probably close to 8. Some of you, I imagine a handful of you are going to want to get full sleep. Or similar. Fenrir has continued to be on watch when marching around and similar. And Sigurd, how much rest do you think you're getting? When are you getting up?
As much as he's able to.
Gotcha. Let's say it's like a full 8-ish hours.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
You've got a hot minute to spend resting. And it seems like the Titan House is taking their sweet time to both be resting and repairing. As there have been no signs of them since Clementine made contact. The thing that stirs you from your slumber, however, is that you have a little icon on your interior interface that you've never seen before in your helmet that is blinking at you, which disturbs you
Interesting.
slightly. And it's just
Definitely gets him to stare.
Yeah. It's just a little disconnect icon, like a signal lost icon.
Interesting.
You've never seen this before. And nor have you ever been told that your helmet was connected to anything.
Yeah. I think it's immediately goes to check that everything's still plugged in on his end, I guess.
Yeah. Completely functional.
It's still attached to everything that needs to be.
I think you note just like doing some simple diagnostics to kind of see what's going on around you. Some of your other devices, equipment, etc., if you've got your comlinks and whatnot, seem to be encountering some amount of interference by just the dense concrete of this facility.
Interesting. I think, like, he will sit up and, like, look outside to see what time it is, roughly.
Yeah, at this point, it's probably around evening, if you've gotten your rest asynchronously, since you got to the facility in the early morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
I
like
think he'll
late
get out
afternoon.
to see if it... Yeah. He'll get up. It's just like, this is probably as good as I'm gonna get for now anyways. And is just going to walk outside to see if it does reconnect. Because this has never happened before, and that's kind of weird.
It doesn't immediately. It seems like the even like immediately outside the facility is still experiencing some interference and or interruption for the moment. Put a pin in that, Bree.
Okay.
Nil. Have you rested, and if so, how well and how much?
I think that the medication Sigurd provided probably would have been enough, especially being in a lot less pain. They could probably get some rest with some immediacy, but the moment that medication is going to stop working, then that's going to stop being true. So, the way I see it, they probably get a few hours, but unfortunately, like Nil said, just extending, delaying the inevitable, it's gonna keep getting worse.
So I know. How long do you think Nil is going to be going through withdrawals, and what would need to be done to stop that?
To fully stop withdrawals, your two solutions are to take the thing that you are withdrawn from, so like some kind of psychoactive drug, something that would cause a big release of serotonin and dopamine, or you weather it, and that can last days.
Noted. Fun fact, or not fun fact, update, side effects that we mentioned from Sigurd's medication. It's not an overt grogginess, but you can tell that something's weird and wrong and missing. It seems that the medication for headache portion is continuing to persist for a while. Although I think it is at the point where it has worn off enough that you can no longer sleep, certainly. But you are experiencing the frustrating sensation of knowing that you are forgetting things, but not knowing what you have forgotten. Above the table, ATM, you cannot remember Lana's name. You cannot remember what the interior of your apartment looked like back when you were in the Shooters League. You do not remember a wide variety of names of your competition. Everything past a handful of months ago, as far as memory goes, is super foggy.
My bad, G.
This is why you don't share prescriptions.
Damn, bitch, you live like
Yeah,
this?
Man, I'm trying to think how they would like react to this feeling, this like. So it's like I can't think of any like I don't know how much that they would know this would be. Well, and here's like everyone's different, every situation's different. It's like, do they think that being on withdrawals gives you such intense amnesia, or like, damn. I think the problem is that they're also just kind of freaking out a little bit in general because, like, I mean, they're on a fucking, again, serotonin, dopamine crash. Their brain is just screaming for any kind of chemical at all, so it's just like... It's bad right now.
Yeah. Sigurd.
Hi!
You get a little connectivity notification in your, like, that little corner of your display, of your neural display. And you get a message that says that live status reporting is back online. And also the brainwave electrolysis is back online.
Okay.
Lawlessness?
Alright, good. Cool. Think they just, like, take that, like, just kind of, like, check that into the back of their head, because... What the fuck is he gonna do with that? Flatly. So, just kind of nods and, alright, back to business as normal. Definitely gonna check up on Jormungandr to see how they're doing. See if repairs went well.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Seems like Milo did a good job.
Back to business as normal, checking in on everyone, see how everyone's doing. Is anyone else awake at this moment? Or, like, up and about?
You see Isaac kind of sat up somewhere, writing something down on a display in his hands, looking deep in thought about it. Other than that, is doing nothing.
I think Milo's probably, like, awake, but I don't know if you know that he's awake. Like, he's probably just, like, in his mech, like, eating rations or something. Probably turned his comms, like, on, so that, I don't know if there's, like, a signal inside the cockpit that's like, this person's comms are on, and he can start talking to them. But his
Discord
are
status set
Like
to
online, yeah.
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Alright, well, that looks like mostly everyone. Good. Morning, Isaac.
Yeah. Goes back to what he was doing.
I'll take it. Sure, whatever. And just does, like, general rounds, just saying hello, good morning to everyone. Just wants to see how everyone's doing.
You sleep all right,
Yeah.
Sigurd?
Oh, please go on.
You sleep all right, Sigurd?
Yeah, fine. Thankfully. It was a relatively quiet night. I'll take it. Yourself?
I'm rested.
Good. That's
I
good.
don't know if I slept well, but
Well, any rest is good rest. Good work, by the way, on, all the mechs. Appreciate it.
thank you.
Of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Alrighty then. I'm good for now.
Perfect. I'll see you very soon. Just checking up on everyone.
Sounds good.
Good work yesterday.
Oh,
I don't know if you were told it.
I don't know if I really did very much, but thanks.
You did a lot. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, jeez, thanks.
And he nods. He doesn't really have a whole lot else to say. Just checking in on everyone. Does the check-in on Isaac, which is just like, hi, hello. You're not going to talk to me, so I'm going to assume that you're just slept well, because you're up.
Yeah. Tin Can, you seen Clem anywhere?
No, I haven't spoken to them this morning. Why?
Don't worry about it. We just walked past you.
Can't see an eyebrow raise, but there, you can infer that is happening.
Isaac will go to find Clem. If anyone else wants to do stuff, feel free.
I would like to try and check up on Nil, though.
Yeah, I think kind of similar to Milo. You know, you get the green light of like, okay, their systems are still online. They've never made it out of their mech yet.
Yeah.
It's still just kind of in the sort of like idle state where it's like partially on, but not, you know.
Yeah.
Not all systems go, not mobile.
Yeah. Does the same thing as yesterday, where it's just like, they're standing outside of Trapdoor, not entering it, and just like sends the message, just like, how you feeling?
I think you get back just like not good. Period. Question mark?
You get just a question mark back.
It takes another moment, but the arm just goes back down again to lift you back up to the entry point.
Immediately gets up onto it, because that's not concerning at all. Definitely gets up and just like knocks on the top of Trapdoor before going in. Hey.
They're all wrapped up in your coat.
Yeah, that's fair. What's wrong?
They probably seem more like yesterday, you know, they looked uncomfortable and tired, but their eyes were at least mostly clear. I think there's like an obvious like bleariness and confusion in their eyes now. Like they're disoriented. I don't know how much is just how damn tired and bad I feel, or how much is whatever the fuck you gave me.
Are you feeling anything new? I'm assuming yes, from your reaction alone.
I'm out of it, man. I'm you know, at least yesterday Even if it was hard to think I could do it, now I feel like I can't. It's like everything's... They just kind of, like, shake their head.
Do you mind if I just take a quick look at you?
Like vitals and stuff?
More or less. Turn you around real
Yes.
quick, make sure everything looks okay. Good, thank you. And they're just gonna, like, kind of gently hold your face and just kind of, like, look closer, turn your head side to side, up and down, feel for a pulse, like, try and, like, take stock of it, things like that. To see, like, heart rhythm, things like that. Is anything regular? I don't know if this is a question for you, Hannah, or for DM.
Yeah, I mean, I assume Pulse is probably at least a little erratic right now. Not, like, in the danger zone, but definitely not, like, you know, a perfectly normal baseline.
Yeah.
But other than that...
Just doing, like, the general, like, cranial, like, nerve exam or whatever. It's just like, okay. It's just like, I need you to, like, follow, like, my hands as I'm just gonna, like, do this. This is all stuff that he's had done to him before, so he's now just trying it on you just from muscle memory.
Yeah.
To see if, like, you're following his fingers, following, like, a spare spanner that might be in this mech anyways. All reactions seem okay.
Unless GM says otherwise, right?
GM does not say otherwise.
Alright.
And that confuses them even more, because just... he just kind of, like, sits there and, like, kind of scratches the side of his helmet. It might be what I gave you, but I've never had anything like this before, to my knowledge. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that it was going to, affect you this way.
I mean... It's not like we could have... known or anything. It's...
Genuinely, I don't really know what else to say other than I'm sorry. I have no idea how to fix...
You don't know that it's... I don't know that it's the medicine or what it could... I'm... Like I said yesterday, I've... kind of on something of a timer here. It's kind of hard to even move, let alone... I don't know. Pilot an entire damn mech.
This is going to be a question. Do you want to forfeit until the end? You sit out and try to recover. Maybe we can send for a teacher to come get you.
They're shaking their head, but they're still clearly, like, thinking. How much longer until we've... Like, when do we get out of here?
DM, it's a day and a half?
Probably a little less at this point. I'd say like 36 hours maximum. That's exactly a day and a half, isn't it?
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, is my math wrong?
Like 30 hours.
I think, like, they look down at, like, their phone to, like, try and do a good reading. Just shy of 30 hours.
Fuck.
It's a long time, which is why I'm asking you this. I don't think the others would object all that much. Sure, it puts us at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I think we'll manage. This isn't me ordering you to go, obviously. But it might be best so we know that you're at least being taken care of. Because I will be entirely honest, if you do not mind me saying so, I'm pretty worried about you. I don't know what the issue is, and I'm not going to pry. For that's not fair to you. Just want to make sure that you're okay.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna fucking die. It's just...
No, I don't think so, but... You know what I mean. I think.
I guess. $30 hours.
Just shy of a day and a half. It's up to you.
I can get by. I can... For one more day, I can get by. I might not be able to, you know, go full aggro or anything, but that was always kind of the idea, right? Just hang back and ping from a distance. I can keep doing that.
That's you and me, unfortunately. But I've got your back. That's what teammates are for, right?
I think you just kind of get a kind of dull, deadpan look from Nil right now, just like...
Not the time, got it. That's fine. Alright. I'm going to see what kind of food I can gather to make sure that you have something else in your stomach. I'll be back. Give me 10 minutes.
Sure, don't feel the need to bring too much. I can't. It's... a little here and there is fine.
I'll bring some things you can snack throughout the day. Never have to leave your mech. I'll be back. And it's quickly out and is kind of doing a little jog around the facility to see whatever kind of rations are around. Ma'am, hello.
Hope you like MREs.
Yep.
That's what you got.
Ugh.
Yep.
There are a small variety. Hey, you've got almost double the MREs because of the
Yeah, they
resources
super
that
left them.
Titan has left behind. They do seem to have taken
Yep.
enough with them that they'll probably be fine. Just a little hungry, but not not starving or anything. But you've got a pretty wide selection.
Yeah.
And as well as all of the food print bars that Isaac made ahead of time, which he may or may not have sequestered away for himself. That is up to him.
Sigurd is absolutely going to approach Isaac if he can't find any. That can be after the talk with Clem.
Sure. Yeah. I searched the camp, or just like the place that we're sleeping at, and I look around for a Clem-shaped ball of some kind.
You are muted, you.
Dang it, I muted myself 2 times in Discord and I muted my mic, so I only unmuted myself once instead of twice. The Clem ball has unformed itself, but is, instead of doing any sort of work, is kind of in a wishy-washy way, just kind of idling, sitting on top of his mech in a way, with his legs dangling off the side. Just kind of looking really unsure of what to do.
Perfect. I kind of see their feet kind of dangling off the side. They're kind of blissfully looking off. And I think Isaac will make his way up to the top. You hear him kind of like put a hand up over the ledge and pull himself up behind you. Straighten himself out. And take a step or two toward you. Hey.
Hey, yeah.
And he looked down at you, still holding on to that little display he's been staring at all morning, and takes a long moment to consider what he's about to do. Look, I need your eyes on this. You mind taking a look at it?
Yeah, sure. What's up? What do you need me to look at?
He tosses it to your lap, sits next to you, dangling his own legs off the side. And it depicts a detailed map of the area, with several tabs of the same map with different scribbled notes on the margins on the side of different defense that they could possibly mount, keeping all of the all of our equipment in mind. Some crossed out, like thoughts he's had, and then just quickly thought against. Some dumb crap like lure him into take him out from the front when we lure him out into a choke, or lure him into a field of mines. Just stupid ideas.
No.
And then you finally land on the most recent one, where idea he had of a pounce strategy of picking off targets in the back line after mounting a competent defense from the front, spearheaded by Milo and Clem with their mines and turrets and such. And as they're distracted with that, Isaac will pounce onto their backline, and whoever he pounces on is shot at by both Nil and Sigurd. You're better at this stuff than I am. It's the best I could come up with. What do you think?
He looks over it. I'm unsure. I'm a bit unsure right now. I'm unsure about their use of mines at all right now, to be quite honest.
raises an eyebrow at you.
Um,
Why?
It is very clear that any wayward mind, should Aegis be foolish enough to join them on the battlefield, which I guess they might, would it put... No, that's fine. Look, sorry, I'm not in the good headspace still. For this right
And
now.
he kind of takes a moment and takes the pad back. You know, if I felt like shit at every bad idea I ever had, then fuck, I'd been gone before you even knew my name.
Yeah, but your bad ideas are piss somebody off bad ideas. My bad ideas are potentially kill somebody bad.
I'm not here to tell you did the right thing, or... Look, I'm not good at this crap. And he kind of like just bashfully scratches the back of his head.
I know.
You can't... Don't beat yourself up over something you can't look back and change. This is a learning experience for you just as much as it is for them and us. But don't deny yourself. Don't do yourself the disservice of locking away your own talent. You can't be afraid of that kind of stuff, or else you never move forward.
I agree, Matt. I agree fully.
So funny. He looks bashful, like he thinks he said something stupid or wrong.
Who the fuck are you? Who are you
Look, I'm
right
just
now?
fucking saying, don't be afraid to blow shit up. That's what you're good at. Fucking jackass.
This is the most tsundere character I think I've ever fucking seen.
Yes.
He like gets up. He turns away before you can notice him blush, and makes his way back where you came up from. Leaves behind the display for you to toy around with if you'd like, and he's still there to stop if you so choose.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop him, but that did make him feel a little better. A little bit. Although, I mean, he still doesn't feel good.
No, of course not. That's pretty fucking...
Cute.
Who is this guy?
Just so confused.
God, he sucks.
He's supposed
Well,
to
it
be an
sucks-
asshole.
I'm
It sucks so
sorry.
much because he keeps flip-flopping, because it's like he disarms you and then he does that shit. It's like, motherfucker. Oh.
What a
I can't
train
wait
wreck
until
of
I
a human
backstab
being.
you.
Lol, no.
And speaking of the little bars from before from Sigurd, you kind of feel one slide across the top of your mech, or like the metal surface, and kind of like hit your leg. Don't go hungry, idiot. And he like makes you go down.
I won't.
What a piece of work.
Isaac, you're weird.
Yeah, he
You're
is.
okay, but you're weird.
all progress is good progress. I think.
Yeah. Clem will eat his bar and look at it.
It tastes like garbage.
Yeah, it probably does. Bleh. Clem still eats it.
Gets you
I
full.
mean, Clem is the type to clear the plate whether he hates something or not.
If you scroll through, you can see a bunch of the plans, specifically double marked off for the use of mines.
Above board. Well, I guess Clem will. I think your main plan was just take out the front, make a front, try to pick off backliners. You said.
Oh yeah, above table. It's kind of get them in some kind of choke at some point. I imagine we were able to. We have like a map of the area of some kind, and at one end of the choke have Milo and Clem kind of like mount a sizable defense with Milo's turrets and Clem's mines, and then from a high vantage point, have both Nil and Sigurd kind of pick a target for Isaac to jump on. He does so, does what he does, because he can jump in and out of combat with his leap ability, and just have them all focus one target.
It was hard to tell at night, but with the map data and you looking over this, there is actually a bridge between the mountain pass and the facility that you could set up a secondary choke at for sure.
That point.
Cole, do you want to bring up a battle map at perchance, or
I could, if you want to have a tactics conversation.
Yeah, because I think that seems
might
to
want
be
to
the
get.
point.
Yeah, I want to get.
Do you want to get in more conversation, or?
No, I was just gonna say if as many people
well-
wanted to get around the tactics table as possible.
I know Sigurd wanted to do something, so.
Alright, well I guess before that then, I guess we can do that in a bit. Well, Clem, well, no, I didn't really have anything else I wanted to do in this. Did anybody else have anything to do before we move on to this?
Give me your food, Isaac. Give me your fucking food. I'm robbing you right now.
Are you like giving him a wedgie and stealing it? Like.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
all hope so.
Sigurd just becomes the bully, just gut punch.
What the fuck are you gonna
rattles
do
some
about it,
fucking
kid?
bars out at you.
That's what I thought. Give me the fucking bars.
Give me your give me your fucking gushers, kid.
Tots.
I know
Your
Daddy
mom
gave you
always
lunch money
packs
for
you
this
a
trip.
Gushers. Give me your fucking gushers.
I know your dad
fruit
packed you
roll-up.
lunch money for this field trip. Give me.
You see him trying to put lunch money into like a vending machine that doesn't work. Oh, okay. Isaac kind of gives you a once over. The hell do you need him for? We were all supposed to pack food.
And just like size. Nil's not doing too hot. So I just want to give him something that isn't just... And then holds up one of like the MREs. This.
And at the mention of Nils not doing alright, I think considers for a moment and just like shoves like 3 or 4 bars into your chest.
Thank you.
Oh my god. A wealth.
And he will go to return to Nil. Drop them off.
So
If they suck, blame Isaac.
they do.
They'll work. Fuel's fuel. Thanks.
Just nods and is gonna leave you. Give you some space again.
They can maybe manage to eat like 3/4 of one.
It's Archon loaf. Think of it like that.
Well,
Okay.
feel free to be on comms if you want to. I'll review the terrain.
Alright.
So upward is toward the facility, downward is toward the jungle.
So we would be
Great.
kind of defending from
Yeah.
like we don't want them to cross to
Mhm.
whatever.
And the purple area up here is height -1, so it's like you
Ooh,
drop into it a little
Difficult
bit.
terrain.
Yeah.
Difficult terrain is fun. I can ignore that.
So this, can you see my thing, or do I have to ping? Just ping.
We can see each
This
other's.
side
Mhm.
is where we don't want them to be, right? Or this is where
This is
coming
where
in?
they'll
Yeah,
be
that's
coming
where they
from.
should be coming from.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Alright.
They'll be-
Then yeah, I think as per what Isaac was saying before, kind of have as they're making their way up this kind of ramp area, have Milo and Clem kind of posted up here with cover, and kind of mount that defense. Since most of their heavy hitters are close range, they'll have to make their way to you, leaving their backline people more or less exposed, where Isaac jump, they shoot, hopefully kill them in a single round. Jump out, repeat until no more backline, and then just kind of condense on the 3 remaining.
So I am slightly confused by this map. Are these side areas even navigable? Like, so
Yeah,
this
they
isn't
are.
just.
So the way this works, there is a bridge over a through what is functionally like a crevasse. It looks like there has been some rogue terror. The difficult terrain is elevated slightly.
Okay, doke.
Topsoil make navigation twice as hard without supplemental systems. So what previously was like traversal through a ravine, it has now been like kind of encroached with the like off-slide, landslide from either side, and the only safe path through is over this bridge. You can get over the difficult terrain on either side, but it's obviously very difficult. And much like the mountain pass you were in before, even further to either side is like damn near non-navigable.
All right. Cole.
Mhm.
At this point, how would you, what would a use of guerrilla tactics be? As in to burn the what's the word?
The resource.
To burn that reserve I have.
Reserve. That's a good question. I'm happy to be pitched thoughts and ideas. I think that can be stuff like you can move people outside of your deployment zone. For starts of battles, you can have more freedom with where you begin on the battlefield relative to your opponents. I think we could set up some like improvised mine-style traps that stop movement.
As a
I'd say if you want to be,
idea.
you talked about the implement of surprise. Mechs are very hard to hide, so to be able to do that in an effective way, I think spending the reserve for guerrilla tactics would be. an easy way to accomplish that.
Yeah.
Also, as a note
I
for energy above the table, I do not think I have the brain to run combat tonight. So
Okay, that's fine.
I'm
That's fine.
happy to continue prepping for it. I'm super down. I think that'd be great because then we can just kind of jump into it as soon as we get to the next session. But just if you are expecting to run it tonight, I don't think I will be able to do so.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me that beforehand.
Yes, yeah. So you'll have some
Alright,
time to think
so-
about it between sessions also.
So Clementine's saying, what I believe is I think the two of us, I think the most of us in the back line can handle the front line for the most part on our own. What I think is that if their backliners are coming back repaired with repaired weapons, since they can do that, then using guerrilla tactics, we could literally have Isaac, perhaps, again, our heavy hitter, already posted up near the back here, either disguised with behind industrial equipment, or something along those lines, to just hit the back line while the big lads are already engaging up at the front to try and divert their attention.
My idea, exactly. Yeah. And then just to make sure whoever I jump on gets sufficiently capped, we have our far-reaching shooters, and he looks over at Nil and Sigurd. Just dogpile the bullets on whoever I do manage to get my hands on. I can jump in and out pretty efficiently. And we just do this until the only one left is the big boy. And he's not that quick.
That's fine by me. And
Plus, it's
also
a pretty uphill battle for them. We have all
In-
this cover to run back to.
in other, do you think is cover stackable? Like, if you put Jericho deployable covers here and here, would that turn it into a cover 2 essentially, or is it possible to effectively reinforce the cover we already have on this bridge?
Yeah, I think that would turn into height 2 terrain.
Yeah.
Or height 2 cover. You put height 1 cover on height 1 cover, it become height 2 cover.
That's math.
That's math.
That's math.
Quick math. Back math.
Yeah. So I feel like if we can just perhaps even just make height 2 cover of this, we can heavily limit what Hephaestus's movement is able to do. Or at least make them divert their fire to destroying this cover before moving forward. At the very least.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree with that.
That's just an idea for deployable covers. If that makes any sense to you, Hannah, if that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I was also thinking, ooh, how do I grab shit, man? Give me that. Do something like that just to keep them from, but this is honestly probably also fine either way, making this suck for them.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
of height here is going to be real tough for Hephaestus.
yeah, because he's gonna have to walk around. I imagine I imagine areas like this and this would be all pretty much where Nil and crap. I'm being
where Nil and
It's okay.
Sigurd would want to be. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I'm
I'm
forgettable. It's fine.
no.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's a good idea. It is.
Yeah, because just having 20, because with 20 range, well, I
Yeah, you
guess
can cover a lot of. I mean, even
My max
10,
gun is
if we're, like-
20. My normal is
Yeah.
15. Which is disgusting.
15 is also pretty damn good.
That's my
even
accurate
I
one,
don't-
too. That's
Plus,
my CP.
Ares and Kronos are both gonna. They seem like the aggressor type, so they're gonna run ahead, leaving their backline exposed to just kind of with Hephaestus to not be able to move fast enough to do anything about it. And you could pelt them with damage as they run up to you.
And as for mines, because I'm still Eli Brain gonna have to use the mines.
Oh,
Areas
also,
like this.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention the mortar.
Oh, the
Oh, we get that now.
So it's part of the facility. So you have the equipment that can be integrated into one of your pilot seats to be able to call down a mortar strike on a 20 radius area.
May I do something with that?
Relevantly,
Just like, is there like a control?
Yeah, you have the thing available to you. You only have 2 more sufficient ammunitions to load and fire it. It fully just destroys anything, any mechs in the area that it goes off in. But it has a really long travel time. So you have the opportunity to basically like set the timer on them. Yeah,
You would have to set
20
it off,
space
like,
radius.
all the way. Yeah, you have to set it off like over here.
Hey, Hephaestus was
cover the-
booking.
Covers the whole goddamn.
Uh,
That's fucked up.
Why do you think this terrain is so messed up?
well,
my-
shit.
Why do you think there are landslides all the time around here?
They were just allowed to have that? What is going on? They were so appalled by your dinky little mine, and they were ready to drop that shit on us.
That's what I was saying, dude. Like,
Huh?
they deserve to be warm after that.
That's
Complicated.
huge.
But if there is some like mechanism of control that that is with the pilots, I think Isaac will hand it off to Clem. I trust your judgment.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself. He looks back at the.
You're like one of the few people who can make Clem's like eternal smile go like, eh, eh. All right. I mean, cool though. It is cool. I wonder what. Yeah.
You're the one I trust most with it, or else I wouldn't have given it to you.
Okay, thank you, I guess. Well, I guess this could work. There is height 2 back here, I guess. Sorry, I just keep looking at this. But no, I think we have our general idea. Yeah.
So,
I have like one mechanical question because I'm realizing that it's not explicit in the wording of the mag clamps. Is there a specific term or tag something has to have in order to negate difficult terrain? Or because all it says with high stress mag clamps is you treat all solid surfaces as flat ground. But I don't know if that that's the problem with.
Right. The intent is that if there is a
Difficult.
solid surface that is like vertical, then you can use that. You can call that
Right.
flat ground. Unless
Like,
there
are there
is
other systems that actually that will like explicitly say that, and then because I don't know.
I don't
if this-
know.
I don't know
I
what the
don't know all
intent
the
is.
systems. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
since it is magnetic clamps and not like stabilizers or anything like that, I think it is likely that wouldn't necessarily help you with difficult terrain, especially in the context of this map where like that difficult terrain is difficult because it's like loose soil. It is like ground that shifts under your feet as you walk on it. It's not like difficult because it's spiky and rocky. It is definitively not a solid surface.
Gotcha. Okay, just checking that I'm understanding that correctly.
Totally.
But I mean, you could still be on it, so
Yeah. It's like quicksandy.
yeah. I was gonna say I probably wouldn't want to go any further than like here-ish, anyways. And I just
Yeah.
want to have in mind like ability to move in general.
Clem has an idea. What if we preemptively launch a mortar to cover this area and obliterate everything here?
So relevantly, it like this area has already clearly been hit by a mortar. It probably would not
I don't know how
destroy
much that
any of
would work.
these solid infrastructure that is still here.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for.
Yeah.
That's
And like I
good
said,
to
so
know.
it'll the thing mechanically that the mortar will do is put a clock on whoever's in the area to leave or don't.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And it'll
I
like
do see
take
the
you to
vision
zero
there.
structure. It'll obliterate a lot in the area. It will do a lot of damage to a lot of things in the area. But it'll to the extent of making things non-functional. This is a series. It's a missile rack. It's like a series of small missiles. It's not like a nuke.
You're right. Okay.
It is a bombardment mortar,
It is
not
enough to
a
disable, but
siege
isn't
weapon.
going to, you know. God.
So-
Huge area.
Where are we all going to be posting up then? Like specifically? I think this like little height 1 thing over here would probably be best for the people that are going to be on the top ropes, so to speak, or maybe over here since there's more of a walkway.
Problem is, movement is surprisingly, I think, a lot quicker than most people than we realize in the system. Like, they can all individually cover a lot of distance in a single turn. So all of this is not going to make too much, is going to be that much of a matter that much for them. Like everything, oh sorry, I'm didn't even realize, all this right here, they're going to be able to cover incredibly quickly. Or at least their 2 frontliners are.
Yeah, so that's what the thing is. Let the frontliners run out, engage them here, and they're not going to be able to last too very, very long down here or in this area with the people that are going to support them, you know?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're aggressive. They're going to run out. All their weapons are short range. It just makes sense in my mind that they're just going to run ahead, and they see 2 people alone. They're going to just try and bombard them.
That makes sense to me. Alright. Then, so I guess, yeah, then I think the idea is fine of just, like, unless anybody has any suggestions, like me and Milo, of Clem and Milo usually around here, Clem and Milo around here, then to physically engage with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then with our sharpshooters up top to provide support, and then Isaac and already posted up in the back here to try and
Frog.
destroy any long range capability they have.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Sniper.
With, like, assumedly an array of mines and stuff to dissuade them from running as fast as possible, like turrets and such. Pelt them.
Place the turret. Yeah. So yeah,
Is
like
the
have turret. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, is the idea with this map, these little pockets are on the same elevation as like is this
They're the same
as
elevation,
this?
but they're raised. They're solid ground.
This is okay.
They're not
Mm,
all the way
alright.
up to height 1, but they are solid, like standable.
These are like rocks in mud,
Yeah.
more or less. Solid
Mhm.
rocks in mud.
Height 0, but flat platforms.
So, I don't know what the distance is, but on like your guns and stuff, but like from here and here, they'll probably be mostly centered right here. I don't know if like this is a shootable line, if it's like raised enough over everything.
Well, we
I
already...
have a seeking weapon, so like I'll be okay.
Fair enough.
I think, honestly, I think the setup we have will probably work just fine, and we'll,
Yep, I think we.
No?
yeah. So yeah, and we'll just figure out mine, and we can just figure out mine and turret placements when we deploy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're good on that end. So that's all I need to see of the map, unless anybody else need to see anything else.
You can mark off area. There's like not able to type in this. Yeah, I am. Cool.
While you're kind of winding down planning, Fenrir stops patrolling and kind of like stops and turns around toward you, and Isaac, you get a comms message from your own mech.
Mm.
Pilot, Isaac. I have need of disambiguation. May I speak with you privately?
Kind of like raises a brow. Everyone's kind of adjourned at the point, so he just goes over to his mech. You need to speak with me? About what?
You are using the radio one instead of the reverby one.
I've observed a variety of behaviors that I find to be conflicting, and I require assistance in understanding how I should understand this information and take action accordingly.
Fucking me too, Fenrir. Me fucking too.
Isaac will sigh and it's just about what I said to Clem.
No, well, partially. You have spent much of your time during this exercise antagonizing your teammates. An understandable course of action given the discussions we have had previously vis-a-vis your disrespect for them. But while in combat, you have followed all of their suggestions and recommendations almost precisely and without argument. Which of these is correct? And why have you performed both of them?
And just kind of like crosses his arms, leans back into some Jason Wall. I guess I trust him. I don't like it, but it feels nice.
Given the collective's current combat performance, this is an understandable assessment. Why, then, the antagonism?
When people see good, they expect good. I guess I just don't want to disappoint them.
I do not believe that this answers my query.
I don't know. It's complicated. For all I know, they could just turn around and stab me in the back.
Have they done so before?
Doesn't mean they're not going to.
Have others done so before? Is this a course of action you're familiar with?
I don't believe that's relevant to the conversation.
Disagree. All data collection is valuable.
Look how long it took me to get to you. It wasn't an easy process. And it took a lot of serving. Stuff I didn't want to do, but had to do. A lot of empty promises. It's just how I know how to get things done.
This course of action is effective, then, historically.
It's gotten me here, I guess.
Noted. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will return to patrol.
You do that, kind of like gives a weird look to nothing and kind of watches as the the perfect gift stomps around the perimeter.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
And I think he'll, where's Milo?
I mean, he would have been there for the meeting. I just don't think he has a great mind for strategy. So now that we have a plan, I think you just kind of see him like anxiously. I don't even know what he's doing. I just know like he's really anxious. He does not want to be like the frontline person, and so he's just like maybe pacing. I don't know.
I think he sees just the general nervousness in him. Thinks to walk away and let him stew. Just shoulders slack as he's torn between talking to you and how effective that is even going to be towards assuaging you or just leaving you. In the end, he squares up, walks over to you. Hey, I was doing some work on fucking worm, whatever the hell it's called. You mind helping me out?
I think Milo just kind of, God, I can't even. He's so like full of emotion in this moment of like, I'm fucking so anxious about this shit, and also like now you're talking to him and asking him for help, and it's just like, what the you just see this image on his face of like, what the fuck are you talking to me for? And I think there's a long beat before he says anything.
I think during that long beat, he kind of sees the trepidation, and you see like a look on Isaac's face, like, "Oh, this was the wrong choice," and he's like, just kind of diffuses it and says, "Never mind, I'll figure it out." Just turns.
We both know you're an idiot with mechs. I'll go and look at it. What's wrong with it? I looked at it yesterday. It seems like it should be fine.
One of the thrusters wasn't producing the necessary force, at least on the data pad. It looked like it was a little low, and I didn't know how to fix it because the rest of them that were around it were fine.
I'll go take a look.
Mind if I
Walks past you.
mind if I go help?
I do mind. You ain't been a whole lot of help since we started this whole thing, you know.
You see, he bites his tongue. I just want to make sure he doesn't fucking go careening into the cliff when he can't get enough boost.
That's why I said I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it, okay? Is that good enough for you? Or you gotta get your nose all up in my fucking business. Let me do my job, Isaac. I know how to do this, and I ain't gonna fuck it up.
Well, I want to know how to do it too.
Unlike
There's something
you-
so wrong with that?
Unlike you, I actually give a shit about these other people.
Fine.
And I know it doesn't look like it because I know I'm awkward. I know I'm not good at talking to people. I know that.
And he looks defensive. There's this like bristling that you see in his posture, and he buries it down, compartmentalizes, and you could see this process in his face. Fine. Just figured another set of hands would be all right, but yeah. Do you think?
He doesn't say another word to you. He turns around and walks off.
He watches you walk off, and does not say anything further.
Back thruster's not working. As fucking if back thruster ain't working.
And when you do go, there is like a genuine, honest attempt to fix it. You see some scuff marks from where he's like just kicked, thinking that would do something.
I'm sorry, did you say you kicked my worm?
What are you gonna do about a tin can?
Bro!
And
Work. Tink.
you like the toolbox is all scattered. It's not like in its proper orientation because he might have like accidentally knocked it over and had to put everything back hastily. But there was a genuine attempt. Take that as you will.
That fucking image.
What Don't kick the worm. Don't kick the worm.
Why would
Just
they
a
kick my
worm.
worm?
Don't kick my worm. Who up kicking they worm?
You're crazy for that, actually. You know what? Take it back. I hope Nils' headache gets worse.
Fucking incredible.
Oh no, that gave me giggles.
I think Isaac, after they've fully gone off, will go over to the perfect gift and just hop in them some isolation time. He's shown too much emotion today. It's too much.
Well, now it is time for one of the hardest challenges of live field service deployment. A combination of boredom and uncertainty. While there is a pretty reasonable likelihood that once you get past the, 6-ish hour mark since you met with them last night, there's a reasonable chance that Aegis and the rest of them could be up and operational at about any time. So, you've kind of got to be ready to get in your mechs and go. And yet, there is no certain sign that they are yet on the way. Fenrir has been doing a lot of work trying to, and by doing a lot of work, I mean, it has been a constant patrol extending their sensors out into the forest to try and figure out and understand where and when Titan House may come back to strike. But you've got several long hours of uncertainty before that may or may not happen. What are people doing to pass the time now that you've kind of reached your baseline, you've got your chores done, everything's back up to par? You've just got time to kill.
I think
Probably look at the downtime action thing.
I'm guessing at one point Isaac will have to leave his mech, right? At one point.
Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, there's no bathroom in there.
Oh, of course, wonderful. At one point, Milo, you'll hear on the comms, Hey, Milo.
What's up, Clem?
Hey, can you come over here to the perfect gift for a moment? Isaac's not in it.
Clam, what you gonna do?
Oh, it's already done. I just need your opinion on it.
What have you done to my chassis?
I'm coming.
What they didn't know is Isaac said that.
It's called camouflage, cutie.
I've been standing still for so long.
What'd you think?
Milo, like, kind of runs up, like, he's like jogging, I think, over to the perfect gift to see what's up. What did you do?
Clementine has tried his best to, using his own mech, more or less trying to find different methods of trying to camouflage it to make it so that it will appear like just a bit of debris when the actual time for the fight comes. So there are like several little setups of like little almost nets. Like, you know how ghillie suits are essentially just nets filled with debris? Imagine, like,
one way to put it. Yeah.
Mech-sized versions of that. Like, okay, so I've tried this with the machinery. I've tried this with rubble. I've been having I've been having a Fenrir over here. It's Fenrir, right?
Yep.
I always try different ones on. I need your opinion. All right, Fenrir, number 1. Try number 1 on again.
Is this correct? Is this to your designs?
It's just like a bunch of weird scraps and hunks of machinery, like from broken down forklifts and industrial equipment.
That
just
has
so it
to
looks
be
like a
correct.
garbage
There's
heap.
no way that that's quiet.
Not really. What do you think? A bit too obvious? Doesn't really fool ya?
Inefficient.
Milo is standing there with his mouth agape, just like, huh.
Alright, let's try number 2 then. Not quite disarmed piece of explosives. like, and it's just like a rocket costume almost, I guess, like yours.
Rocket costume?
Like from from one of them, Cole, stop me here if I'm going too far, ever. Like, I imagine there's, like, almost disutilized missiles from this research facility.
Just like
that happened.
casings and fins and things.
Yeah. Like, that were supposed to be used with the mortar, but did not make it past testing, and Clem is, like, trying to repurpose one into a disguise, almost.
This appears potentially ill-conceived. Option 1 seems far superior.
Okay. What are your thoughts, though, Milo? 1 or 2, what are you thinking?
I mean, we're fighting on a bridge that's kind of like rocky and muddy, and why don't you just slap it with a bunch of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was assured this was a tactical necessity.
Oh, it is. It is. Very much is.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Bless you,
Hey.
fucker.
I mean, you're gonna have to hide Isaac somehow. In the whole... While we, deal with the run up and punch us in the face ones, so Isaac can get the ones... can get Aegis and Athena again. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that the mud would work better. You want camouflage is about like color.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right about that.
Yeah, I mean, you're putting a bunch of scrap metal on top of brightly colored metal. That's going to be pretty obvious just sitting out baking in the sun.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you're probably right. Sorry, I don't think option 1 or option 2 is actually... None of these are gonna work. Thanks for your time, Fenrir.
Excellent.
I guess we'll just make do with some of the material over there. Speaking of which, you wanna, go scout out the bridge with me in a bit? I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, I could use some time away.
Yeah, let's take a walk. We'll just go on patrol. Hey, Fenrir, you can tell Isaac that me and Milo are patrolling or something when he gets back from his whatever he's doing.
You don't gotta tell him nothing, because that's just gonna perpetuate the idea that you and I are a thing.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait, you're right.
So Fenrir, don't tell him nothing about us, please. You didn't hear nothing about where we're going. He doesn't need to know.
I believe that you both possess communication devices and can talk to the pilot accordingly.
Excellent. That's what I needed to.
Also, Isaac has a tendency to leave us unread sometimes. You're the one you're the one he seems to talk to a lot without telling anybody. So sorry. We usually just assume he's talking to you a lot, or at least what I assume.
Wait, the mech or me?
Oh no, the mech. No,
Oh.
I mean, I don't think you'd be letting him talk to you right now, honestly.
Ugh.
Sorry, okay, I brought up... Okay, now we're getting into bad discussion territory. Forget all that, Fenrir. We'll see you later, friend.
I don't forget anything.
Yeah. I bet you don't.
I'm gonna pull my own fucking fur off my body. Oh god.
Nil and or Sigurd, how are you holding up? What's going on?
Honestly, I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm just here.
Yeah, at this point, I keep trying to do the math in my head. It's probably been, at this point, now well over 24 hours since anyone other than Sigurd has seen Nil out of their mech. And frankly, they're not being very talkative over comms.
Oh.
People may have seen Sigurd coming and going from Nil's mech, but otherwise...
I'm sure at some point or other, Clem would probably have checked up, but now Clem is kind of indisposed at the moment, unless we want to go over in time.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm fine saying Clem will check up if everyone else is okay with that, even though I just had an interaction.
By all means, go ahead.
I think this will be a different part of the day, or maybe earlier in the morning. I think Clem will have just, hey, Sigurd, I need you to roll with instant coffee with powdered ginger in it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second as I pull up the gate. Okay, so roll 1d20. 7! Does not fuck with it.
First one you don't like.
Yeah, I should have gone with the fresh stuff.
So it's instant coffee with ground ginger, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a funky one.
Does not fuck with that one.
Oh no, I picked
You actually,
medicinal.
you get a new, thing on, his screen, and it's just, lemon. Just, lemon, just, ooh. Gross.
Do you not like lemonade? Or lemons?
I
Oh god,
don't
you've
know,
never
I
had
just
lemon
know
or
this is-
lemonades.
This is a sour taste. I have tasted sour before. I don't really like this one.
God, I have to. Okay, I'll write that down. I'll try that. I'll get a different one for you next time. I got to make you try lemonade next time, though. Remind me, make me try lemonade.
Half salute because he doesn't know what else to do. Sure.
And I think Clem's gonna, with another cup of coffee, is gonna go up to is gonna just start walking around with his own cup and another cup, and is then gonna spot a trapdoor and just thinks to himself, yeah, maybe I should go over there and see if they want coffee or something, and is gonna, I guess, with one hand, one of those coffee cup holders in hand, is kind of very carefully climbing up the ladder to trap door, and then just goes dong 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 on the bottom one, not too loudly. Hey, friendy. Hey, Nil. Got coffee? Didn't get a good reaction. Didn't get a good reaction from Sigurd, of course. But I mean, hey, maybe you can give me that 20 out of 20 I so deserve on my coffee making skills.
You don't get a verbal response, but the hatch, just does the unsealing and then opens for you.
Alright, thank you. Calming down. Gonna try not to spill this. Clink. Clink.
How's it looking here?
Man, maybe a weird, interesting detail that maybe would click if you started to see Sigurd without their coat on. But Nil has their coat kind of draped over them like a blanket. They look tired. They're hair has lost its, like, fresh, clean luster and is just, like, sticking to their face, where just, like, bead sweat has, like, like it's down in their face. It's fallen all flat and, like, undone. They may have, like, remnants of their makeup still holding on. Maybe the most, like, what do you call it? Like, waterproof eyeliner is, like, is mostly still intact, but not much else. There's, like two, like, discarded wrappers from those, like, nutrition bars, and then just more kind of off to the side. And they just kind of, like, lift their head and blink. Hey, Clem.
Hey, you friend. Hey, you pal. I was gonna ask how you doing, well, but yeah. How are you alive in there, friend? Are you still able to keep going?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Alrighty, well, want a little something to maybe give a little spring in your step? And a little bit of coffee.
Yeah, I think they hold a hand out, kind of lean forward, holding a hand out, and you can see, like, just how bad their, like, limbs are just, like, trembling, like they cannot get their muscles to cooperate fully.
1 second. I have better mug for this.
Brings out a more... I think he has different toppers to his coffee mugs. Like, one is, like, open, one is, like, kind of like a sippy cup kind of thing in case you're moving around a lot so it doesn't spill. Attaches, like, a little sippy cup thing on the mug.
Gives it a... Give me 1 second. This is why I always carry some hand sanitizer with me. It does good to disinfect a little thing before somebody drinks and wipes it down. Here you are, so you don't spill it.
Thanks.
No problem. No problem, bud.
I think Nell takes a sip of this, and I'm trying so hard to imagine what the fuck, like,
Ginger's coffee.
yeah, yeah, like medicinal, right? In my head, I can only think of just, like, yeah, like herbal, medicinal, slightly tangy, like, ugh. I think they definitely scrunch their nose at that one.
Apparently it exists.
Ginger coffee.
Well, or at least pairing it in a sweet use crystallized ginger mixed, but that's crystallized ginger, not ground ginger.
Pungent, Clem. That one is pungent.
Yeah. I would have used actual, like, sugary stuff if I had it, but, essentials, whatnot. Yeah. Let me get these for ya. He picks up, like, the trash. And anything I can get for you in here? Need a wet rag or anything? Might make you feel a bit better.
You don't have to do all that. Just
Have to, but I would like to if you want it.
it won't do much good right now. I'll just have another hot flash and be right back at square one.
Alright, well. Let me in that case just leave a couple of these, pulls out a couple of spare handkerchiefs. Couple of these here for ya. Folds them and puts them in one corner of the cockpit. In case you need to wipe yourself. Not in that way, shit. I'm so terrible at talking. I'm sorry. I don't know
It's
what
all
is
good,
wrong with me about
Clem.
talking
It's all
with
fine.
people.
It's fine. It's fine. I get what you meant. I think they just like exhaustedly like wipe the sweat from the brow. Like they know.
Alright. Oh well.
Do me one small favor. Just like hold out the coat. Give this back to Sigurd.
Alright. I will. Remember, comms are always open and I'm always looking. I always like talking to people. Mostly. Sometimes it's more confusing. Isaac has been acting strangely nicely to me. Sorry, I'm bored. Yeah, but you don't want to hear about that right now.
I mean, I'm sorry, Clem. I can't. I'm
No,
not much
yeah.
of a conversationalist at the moment.
No. Yeah, I'll leave you. I'll leave you be.
Right before you go, though, having heard, like, I think they reach out and just, like, snag the very, like, edge of, like, your sleeve or something like that.
Huh? Yeah?
You are a really sweet kind of person, Clem. Even if
try.
Isaac's being nice to you, take it with a big grain of salt.
I like to believe people can change. And that people are just stupid sometimes. I can handle him.
Maybe. Just... I thought similar things about a guy once and got burned for it. So just... stay alert, you know?
I'll keep a screwdriver in my back pocket. A little Oh, that's a euphemism where I come from. It's like screwdrivers. I'll keep an eye out.
You just get a very, like, glazed over look. Just like... Yeah, Clem. Look, you... Hey, Isaac, maybe you should try talking to Nil right now. That will go awesome.
Look, I've already gotten yelled at
That will
enough
be
today,
really
dude.
good for them.
Go
In the
man,
comments,
just
you
a
can
quick
touch.
chat. It's fine.
Well, speaking of staying alert,
I'm scared.
signals on the horizon.
Oh.
Got incoming.
It's tough.
Everyone, in your mechs, now.
Battle stations. Clementine is playing music or something.
Pilot, are you ready?
always. And he hops up and leaps into the mech.
All right. And that's where I would like to call it for this evening.
Yeah,
A little early than usual.
that's okay.
fine.
I had a great time.
Yeah,
It was a good time.
Mm.
I'd rather
Looking
us.
forward.
I'd rather us start combat with you at full energy.
Yeah, I had it all ready to go. I was geared up. I was feeling, and then like I don't know, 9 o'clock hit, and my brain was just like, "You are not ready to manage 5 elite NPC templates at the same time right now."
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm looking forward to it. And I've got some other stuff
You know
I'm
it is,
interested
if
in
you
talking
let us.
about. I do. Well, that's
You
the
could probably
that's
let
the
us go for
great
another
thing.
half hour.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got to the point where we are stretching the credulity of time before the
Yeah.
next combat happens, and by we I mean I. That is a me problem. Awesome.
But we were having fun.
That's true, and we will continue to have fun.
On the next episode.
On the next episode, dun dun. On the next episode of Harrison Academy Hopefuls.
We need to think up an actual name.
Yeah, I'm okay with Harrison Academy Hopefuls, but I'm not like mega into it.
It's a good season
Yeah.
1 name.
Yeah, that's true. Beep. All right. Let's Stars and Wishes, and then we've also got some business to talk about. So
Business.
yeah, business.
It's
Risky
my
business.
weekend.
Unfortunate.
Halloween session.
Yeah, we got stuff upcoming.
Ooh, good business.
So, Stars and Wishes. Let's start with Sal.
Ooh, a lot of really good roleplay today. All of it was fun. It's always a fine like balancing act to know if what I'm doing is just like just too edgy or like actually fun to interact with. But I play off you guys really well, and we play off each other really well. So it's never not fun for me. I'll say that for free. You guys are always make it interesting. Biggest star of the night, the Clem Ball. I really liked just the consequences of our actions coming back to bite us. Makes total sense. In my heart of hearts, my heart broke when I heard Clem's voice break, and I love that they're able to bring that out. It's you play them extremely well, and I look forward to playing alongside it more. Milo, telling it like it is. The voice of reason, I love it. I love every single instance when Isaac and Milo talk, because it's either just like chill or it's a screaming match. There's no in between, and I love it. It's what I thrive off of. I do hope that there is some sort of way that they can be friends. I'm sure there is. He just has to stop being a prick. And Sigurd being a better leader than Isaac could ever be, with like one of the few lines of dialogues that you did get this session. Just fantastic job. The whole like just taking care of Nil thing was just wholesome, and I liked it a lot. I really liked the giving their jacket away to Nil thing. That was really cute. And just accosting Isaac for his bars so he could go give them to Nil. I love it. I love just the.
Give me your fucking granola bar.
Give me your lunch money, kid.
Hey, I just love like the just like dad energy Sigurd has. It's refreshing. It's nice. I enjoy it a lot. And I look forward, like all of you, I look forward to seeing more of it because you guys play your characters so fucking cool, and I like it a lot. And just, Nil, I will talk to you next session. Don't you worry, friend. I didn't forget about you.
No,
It's Nil's turn to scream at Isaac. I can't wait for that interaction. I also really enjoyed just like the withdrawal kind of thing that you've put into this scene. I said it last time, but like seeing it kind of come more into the foreground was really interesting. I really want to see what that looks like in combat, which it probably won't be like a mechanical disadvantage or anything, but I look forward to seeing how you roleplay it at the very least.
Absolutely.
I also look forward to you ripping Isaac a new one. That would be really fun. All in all, you're all great. I really... Oh, also, I can't just not say anything about Cole and their NPC work. That entire thing... The NPCs didn't really speak a whole lot. It was really character-driven, but like even the few scenes they did get, like Clem getting a stern talking to about the ethics of leaving a mine in a downed mech. I wouldn't have thought of that in my entire goddamn life. But it was really cool and made total sense. And then we're like, oh wow, yeah, no, I do feel like a dick for doing that. Damn. Oops. The really fun stuff with Fenrir and the party, not even just Isaac, like that entire like dress to impress scene.
I love everyone interacting with Fenrir of their own volition. It's like that's a whole ass character now.
This is the guy. He's a dude, man. And I look forward to every single time like any of you talk. It makes me happy. It makes the happy chemical go in my brain. And my only wish is I just wish it was next session already. That's all I got. I'll give the talking stick to Milo. Matt,
How
take it
did
away.
I know it was gonna be me?
You
I knew it. Speak. I have the magic talking stick. Wow, I mean, I don't feel like I did a lot this session, and I'm super okay with that because it, fuck. I don't know what else to say. Hannah, did you like look up? Do you have personal experience with withdrawals? Is that too much of a question for right now?
I will say, like, I come from a background.
Understood.
I have family history.
Understood.
I'm not unknowledgeable. I will say not firsthand, but I kind of understand these things to a certain extent.
Okay.
I'm trying to be sensitive about it as I go about it, but I
asked that question because having, just come from a relationship where I saw that constantly, it was like, oh yeah, like this is just 100% right. So just like.
Also, I hope that that's not too
No,
much.
not at all. It was just one of those things of like, oh wow, like you're actually like representing this in a way that is realistic for this like crazy ass fictitious world. Like it was good. I appreciated it.
I appreciate that, hearing that.
Yeah, and Sal, eventually we might be friends as characters. I don't think that's going to be anytime soon, but
we're getting there. Maybe. I think.
A couple boys can hope, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, it sure is just really fun ripping you a new asshole.
It's fun for me too.
Good. That's really all that matters. And just, Eli and Caroline, and you're just so fun to play with, and this is just so I'm just like I said, I didn't do much, but every time I had an interaction, I was like, this is a blast, and listening to you guys talk is a blast. I really enjoyed this session. The other thing, I think this is a wish, is that I think I understand what's going on with Sigurd. And I didn't really realize it, but I know I was muted when I literally took a really long gasp in, because I was like, oh my god, it's not, this isn't what's happening to Nil isn't withdrawals, it's the other thing. Oh no. And I'm just curious if I'm right. I think I am, but I mean, damn. Yeah, I don't know. This was good. I love you all. And I will pass the torch to Caroline.
Oh my. Oh man. Sal, do you mind muting? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Stars, I just love y'all a lot. That's the biggest star. You guys are all just really great. I have such a blast being here always. Stars, kind of echoing the thing said earlier, it's the depictions of withdrawal are very good. They are very realistic. It's I suffer withdrawals from my antidepressants.
Yeah.
That shit fucking sucks. So and that's a small thing still, but massive effects just from that.
Absolutely.
So it's seeing that and it's just damn, yeah, that's something else.
We love the brain zaps.
Dude, it is the worst feeling in the world, actually. I still get them sometimes, years later. Awful, horrendous.
Do you ever feel like when it happens, you lose a second of time, and that's what really is happening to your body?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. It's not
Yeah,
good.
no, I wish. I wish I could say otherwise. It's awful. But just
Hugs all
genuinely very good job. Very, very, very good job. The NPCs were really fun just to see things like that happening. I felt really bad for Clem going to give just some of their stuff back and then just getting chewed out.
Big man.
I mean, when you put it like that, it makes sense. However, I thought it was a pretty good plan. Not gonna lie. However, yeah, okay, it makes sense. Sure, maybe it wasn't amazing. Someone could have really gotten hurt. But yeah. Other stars. Thank you, Hannah, for letting me speak to Noah a lot today. I like their camaraderie already.
Mhm.
I like that friendship that they have. It's just dadding the shit out of your character, but still. I think it's cute.
I wasn't expecting that. I'll talk more on it.
So I like that. It's Clem, precious, adorable. I would go to war for you. Milo, amazing. I would also go to war for you. Isaac, you're fine. JK, no, it's a very good performance from Isaac today, and it's very much a thing of just I don't understand you at all, and I think that's fascinating. Where it's just every time Isaac's on screen, I have no idea what's happening next. And that's honestly not a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to
love
see
it.
that. So I'm a fan. Wishes, I'm ready to get into this combat. I'm also totally fine that we didn't go today because I'm just kind of all over the board. So I'm glad that we're gonna have some time to kind of chill out, come back, and get to it. It'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun combat. I think we actually stand
Yeah,
a
this will be
pretty
interesting.
decent chance. Even if they, like, do all their systems, whatever. Because we're also really strong on our own, and elite enemies against us or not. So, I'm ready to get back to it, man. Eli, have you gone yet?
I have not gone yet.
All right, you're up, buddy.
Okie doke, I shall go. Doors. Cole, thank you for. You are very good for this. I'm happy with the scenario that you were building. Just, you know the difference between XCOM and XCOM 2, Cole?
I am familiar with both.
Yeah, it kind of feels. It's kind of like the mission variety of XCOM 2, almost. Like I was expecting mostly it was going to be. It's going from D&D straight fight this to the more objective-based.
Yeah.
These objective-based Lancer scenarios. It really changes things up. It's not what I was expecting at all, but I am very much having fun with it. It's making me go about the ways I think about combat a bit differently.
Yeah. I like that it positions enemies as obstacles more than sacks of hit points that need to be depleted most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still, of course, at numbers do all the damage mode, but yeah. And I'll probably have to, but no, I am very happy about that methodology you've been applying to your encounters. I do like that, and I'm having fun with it. And I'm looking forward to doing it again next session. Other stars. Nil. That little last bit of telling, hey, don't trust Isaac. I thought that was just a wonderful little bit of characterization. Just like, hey, I'm recognizing some vibes from Isaac, and like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be entirely trusting their what's the word, flip-flop? Not exactly flip-floppy, but just the way they
Wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy, kind, but also dipshit attitude. I do very much like that. I thought that was just I just thought it was a very good moment. The bit of role playing, I thought it was very good.
Nil can recognize love bombing a little bit here and there.
No, but I do like that. What else? Yeah, I like interacting with Milo. Someday one of Isaac's two personalities is gonna win out, and we're gonna have ultimate asshole or ultimate nice boy. Someday, one of them's gonna win out at some point, and I'm interested to see what happens. Or maybe Isaac will just never get better, and maybe Isaac will disappear from the campaign entirely. Maybe one of us will fucking die. I'm interested in what will happen to these characters. Yeah. Sigurd daddered with the Sigurd. Lemon emoji is funny. I just like Sigurd's emojis just have nice bits of personality. They're always funny. And interacting with Milo is always fun. Witches.
it's still a bit of the ways off, but I'm looking forward to eventually, if and how Harrison Armory starts turning an ugly head towards us, and maybe if our teachers are also part of that machine, because you can't be part of an institution and not share in its ugliness, I guess, if that makes any sense. I'm interested in how that plays out. I'm also interested to see how our relationship with House Titan is after this whole scenario, or how if similar. I'm also interested to hear how other houses' fights are going. Are they going through similar arguments with each other? Are other people using crappy tactics and are getting in fights about putting each other in danger? I'm interested to see how everyone else's matches are going. And that's about it. I shall pass it off to who hasn't gone. Is it just Sal and Cole now?
Sal went first. I think it's
Sal went first.
Right, Sal went first. Yeah. Okay, I'll hand it off to Cole then. Hannah, you shall wait. Well, Hannah, the birthday person will wait for later.
The best for last.
Yeah. Cole, go.
Whoa!
It's you.
Hi, hello. Yeah, on the topic of the institution turning its ugly head slightly, it was really interesting in this to explore a couple of things. One, a few being like, yeah, the Titan House is gonna get fucking pissed at you if you do pull some fucking underhanded seedy shit, in a way, but also exposing kind of a series of convergent truths, which are, clearly Harrison isn't that concerned about safety in this context, you know? Like, they're telling you to be careful, they're telling you to do stuff, they're telling you to be fine with people, and in the, like, yes, shoot metal, not meat perspective is very nice, but, like, you know, a live fire exercise is inherently quite dangerous, regardless of what's going on, or what's handling, or what decisions people choose to make during it. And having that event be mostly unmonitored, or at least partially unmonitored, you know, maybe a little bit of an oversight. There's maybe some complicity in the authority figures here in the potential danger posed by even your actions. There's an interesting conversation about responsibilities and who would be responsible in the event of a similar sort of accident. Yeah, and with the addition in there that, like, this kind of thing is inherently dangerous. There's no way to make this completely safe. And that's kind of interesting and weird and funky. Just really enjoyed all the interpersonal stuff in general. It's another session where, like, for a decent chunk of it, I just get to sit back and listen, and that's very fun. Very cool, very interesting. I also, I don't know if it came through or not, but kind of playing Titan House and specifically the Athena pilot. Oh shoot, what's her name?
Yeah, I feel bad because I forget their actual, like, names and not their
Savannah's the
names.
only one to remember frequently because she's the Kronos pilot. She's house leader. Rosie Patton is the pilot of Athena. Kind of playing just like Salty, also in a very like, you fucking blew up my gun.
Whiny.
You blew up my gun. You kicked our asses. You destroyed one of our mechs. We're fucking cold. It's miserable out here. I don't know. Fuck you. Just being very opaquely upset in kind of a gamer way, kind of a jock sports way, kind of about it. While also having like tangentially valid points to some extent.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, yeah, you know, that very much could have hurt someone, especially if someone made some kind of unwise decision. Now, who would make some kind of unwise decision? Certainly not Titan House.
I love you saying all that, and like in my head, I'm like, well, that's just you admitting that it's like you're telling on yourself.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, it's interesting. It's I don't know. It's neat. I'm looking forward to it. Isaac Tyr Isaac is easily the most tsundere character I have ever seen in a campaign.
God.
Calling out the fact that he is love bombing, I think, is fascinating. In the context of this character, because just like, yeah, no, like that is opaquely a manipulation, most of the time, and to the extent that it is, until Isaac makes the decision to be genuine and vulnerable, and to be honest, and to stop being shitty, and to change his behavior, like, that is not a revelation of true self. It is just like low-tier abuse tactics. I am very intrigued to see if and where and how that develops, because it has been so erratic in a way that I find super compelling. And it was very fun to have Fenrir just finally be like, what the fuck is your deal? In a robot way, because it's very interesting that to me and to Fenrir, that Isaac is such a confrontational character outside the mech, and frequently a very complacent character inside the mech during combat. Cooperates well, trusts well, is actually like a team player, but only when there's like steel and bullets on the line in between. It's really fascinating. I think that's about all. I'm looking forward to doing more of that and exploring more of that and having things go, you know, more or less wrong. We'll see. I'm putting a big pin in the like Clementine being like, I'm probably gonna get chewed out by Coach for that mine choice, and it's just like, well, that'll be interesting. That is going to be a conversation, and maybe not just with certain people involved. So that'll be neat.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Clem doesn't have a PR team and lawyers to back him up.
I will say, just like as an out of character thing that I think is interesting, right now, having reviewed that interaction elsewhere on the flagship, Slate and Coach are arguing about that decision, and one of them thinks you made the right choice, and one of them thinks you made the wrong choice.
Oh shit. Okay, that's...
God.
I like that.
How dare they have any sense of honor and goodwill? This is war.
Yeah. So one of those people thinks that was a very shrewd decision, and one of those people thinks that you were recklessly endangering your fellow students. And they're probably gonna have to have a fucking neutral party weigh in on that at some point. Anyway. Hannah, here you go.
Wow. I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday, EY.
No
I'm so happy I got
Happy
to play.
birthday.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I'm 30 years old now. That's crazy.
Oof, that's rough.
Watch out for the gray hairs.
Oh,
Happy
those have
18th
been around
birthday.
since like 24. Like
Yeah.
that's been new. We knew about them. Ugh. Man, oh man. So thank you all for playing toys with me on my birthday. Oh man. I really appreciate what everyone had to say about kind of like Nil going through this thing and trying to play that again, always in a way that is like interesting, still interactive, letting there be room for like Nil's right there. They're still with you. They're just fucking going through it. So yeah, appreciate the kind words of just like, yeah, I'm trying to play this very empathetically. Not just for, you know, shock or drama, but like, no, it just kind of makes sense for their situation. Like, they were using drugs to cope, and now they can't do that, and this is what happens when you can't do that anymore. So I'm glad that that's been, at the very least, interesting for people. It will hopefully continue to be so. Man, oh man. Yeah, surprised by how much Sigurd and Nil are so interesting because it's like
They shouldn't get
Sigurd
along. Everything about them
Yeah,
says they
like-
shouldn't.
like Sigurd being so caring and so diligent, so attuned to others is deeply interesting, and it's like, well, Nil is used to paying people for that, right? Like, is used to like, well, if you're doing things for me, you know, you're my employee. Like, Lana does as much as she does because she makes a fuck ton of money from it. It's like, no, you just kind of do these things because you care. And that's like, Nil's just like, stop caring so much. Why are you doing all that? Worry about yourself first. And Sigurd just fully ignoring all of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And to some extent, Clem too. Just like, yeah, like, it's like, what is wrong with you people? Like, care about yourselves more. Stop worrying about me so much. Meanwhile, they're, you know, barely able to move. Feeling bad about it. It's been nice seeing the little ways that
Stop doing all my laundry for me. Just gonna clean up in here a little bit.
Oh, it's like, well, yeah, it's hard for them to turn down the help right now, because it's like, well, the help helps. Ugh. Unfortunately for them.
Yeah, haha, sorry about that, by the way.
Nope, all good. I am so curious if I will ever be able, like, in character to, like, because right now it would be very hard for them to parse whether or not it's their own, like, mind, like, you know, going just, like, on the fritz right now, like, they're just so exhausted and burnt out that they're just struggling right now, or like, is that actually like deeply unusual and was probably from the medicine? Like, no way to really know, huh? I'm excited to see if maybe there's some way further down the line where they can like put 2 and 2 together or not. I loved everyone's little moments. Ooh, Isaac, I also cannot wait for that conversation, because you know it's gonna be a fucking beautiful train wreck. You know it is. Everyone like quickly picking up on just like the vibe. Just like, look, Nil's been around the block. They had a whole life before this. They had a whole relationship before this. They know.
Those two are on a crash course for one another. And it's gonna be messy.
The blow up of a lifetime, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm deeply looking forward to it.
Oh, was fun. I hope
I
everyone else
can't-
had fun.
I can't wait for Isaac to go into the cockpit and see like you look like shit, diva, and and then
I'm gonna
and then
fucking
Nil just
kill
straight
you.
and then Nil just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Tool this motherfucker. Here's your tool.
Yeah.
This is my gun that I named the Natural Conclusion.
Oh,
He's
God.
been fucking around. I think it's time for him to find out. That's just me, though.
I think you played Isaac. That one moment, like the moment of complete earnestness, like being really sincere and actually having this like pretty sage thing to say, and then you realize how earnest and sincere you're being, and then you immediately clam up and put on the fucking facade again and just become that fucking prick. And it's just like, oh, that's so. Nom, 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 I'm eating it. I'm eating that moment. That is sustaining. That's so good. Milo being completely fed up, like no room left for like humoring any of it to any degree. Is already just like you're gonna have to do something incredible to earn back that trust, because that's no room for fuckery.
That's just, I think where Milo's from, like, that's just not how you fucking speak to people.
Yeah.
So he's
It's
being
not how you
spoken to
speak
in
to
this
people
way.
anywhere.
He's like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. And I love that about him. I absolutely eat that shit up.
I love
it.
Milo standing on his principles.
Oh, yeah. Don't let this stupid fuck talk to you that way.
So good. So good. So good. What a fucked up bunch of people. Oh. I think that's it.
Yeah, so that's it.
That's
That
all she
session.
wrote.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording, and then we got some business to talk
Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
about. Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
people.